What is up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. My name's Devin, and today I'm going to be doing the Dodgers versus the Colorado Rockies. It's a free game, best case scenario, and usually takes you actually guys have been coming pretty quickly this time. But back in the day, I used to have like a whole little intro song, and you know what? No, still nobody was there. Nope. See, you guys are already here. Prince Andrew, what's up, dude? Always the first one here. Thanks for coming. I must be on your notifications. Oh man, we're already, what time is it? Man, that was a very, very fast first inning, guys. Was it just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3? Wow. Was that a 10-minute inning? Crazy mofo, what's up, man? And we already got one out here in the top of the second. Oh man, and Dodgers, there's other people, there's loads of people doing this game today. That's pretty sweet. Brewers division champs. Thonmaker, thanks for stopping by. Wait, the Brewers, they would be the division champs of this one, of the NL West. Wait, did they beat the Cubs? If they beat the Cubs, that's pretty sweet. Here we go. It is, but I don't know any of the news. Lakers and Dodgers for life. What's up, man? Thanks for coming. Here's Bueller. He's on the mound. One out. And that's high on the hands. For some reason, the guy swung, and now he's thrown out at first. And that he ended up doing a little check swing to Bueller as like high and in. And it ended up looking like a bunt. And now we got 2 outs. And this is maybe going to be a really fast game. Oh, man. Loads of people are here already. Let's take a look. Thonmaker, Brewers division champs, Lakers and Dodgers for life. What's up, Hector Munoz? Let's go Dodgers. Cubs lost 3-1. That is amazing. So does that mean that we who do we play if we win this game? I don't want to put the cart in front of the horse, but who do we play if we win this game? Is it the Braves? So are the Braves not in it anymore? I'm not sure. Thonmaker, explain to me what's going on. Hector Munoz, Raiders, Lakers, Dodgers, homie. Well, those are just my teams. And then at some point, I'm going to throw the Kings up in there. Because, you know what, it's hockey and it's Los Angeles, and people just love the Kings so much. Junior B, what's up, Junior B? Haven't seen you in a couple days. Thank you for streaming. I'm at work watching this. Junior B, that's exactly what I'm doing this for. Give me some rock. Boom. There's some rock. And Will Central, I'm doing the game too. Will Central, yeah, I saw. And Dodgers Nation is also doing the game. The secret is out. Everybody's doing this now. So there's multiple people doing it. So you know it's good because it's kind of good because at least more people know that this type of content is available. So it kind of sucks. Loads of people are doing it, but it's also good because more people are going to be knowing that we exist. Crazy mofo, it'll be the Braves. Well, I am pretty happy about playing the Braves. Will Central game. Oh, before Hector Munoz, go Kings, go. Junior B, you were the high five rock guy. High five rock, or were you the high five rock guy? I'm not sure. I gave somebody else some rock, and then they said high five back. That must have been you. Fox 87, what's up, man? Wow, the Bills got their asses whooped again. Maybe they you know what, maybe that was just kind of lucky. But I did watch a lot of the game. The defense for the Bills didn't look completely terrible. Strike 3. And this is going to be a really fast game. Bueller strikes him out. Where are we at? Go Kings, go. Hector Munoz, I got to get better at hockey. Because then I always end up just going, they're skating around. I don't know what to say. They're skating and they're passing. What else are they doing? And on my shady websites, it never comes in completely clear. Junior B, high five rock. What up, Devin? Go Dodgers. Robert Vasquez, what's up, dude? Everybody's here. Will Central, come to my stream. Well, how do I go to your stream if this is going on? I'm gonna need some more explanation. Junior B, wait, how are you here? You know what? That one's confusing me. Junior B, yeah, I'm that guy. Junior B, well, now that we have that in common, we have that together. That can be ours. Fox 87, Major League Baseball has the game this early. Oh man, it is very, very early. And look at this, we already got 15 people here in 5 minutes. That is cool. Thanks for coming, everybody. And usually the day games don't do quite as well, but this one is a big one. It's 1 o'clock. It for half the country, I guess. It's perfect timing. And you know, they're just getting off work. They're driving home. They're gonna be home. It just sucks for people on the West Coast because they're still at work. And luckily, I don't have work today. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this, and I'd be working. And I certainly wouldn't be watching the game, though. I'd be checking my phone to make sure. I'll be checking my phone. And I certainly don't have the discipline to watch the game later. No way. Where are we at? Hector Munoz, Dodgers will play the Cubs if the Dodgers win today. I think I would have, for some reason, I was really liking that matchup against the Braves. But that was like, that matchup was kind of looking like it might happen like 2 weeks ago, and then a lot changed really, really quickly. And then this guy's talking about the Brewers up here. Who was that? Who was that guy? Somebody was talking about the Braves. Oh yeah, Thonmaker talking about the Brewers. Here we go. We got. Let's take a look. Fox 87. Dodgers will play the Cubs. Oh, Junior B. I thought Kershaw was in tonight. Junior B. No, that happened yesterday. We put in Rich Hill, which was a bit of an aggressive move against the Giants, but the Giants really are terrible. And then we saved Buehler for this wild card game, and I think Kershaw is going to be playing for this tiebreaker, and I think Kershaw is going to be playing the wild card game if we lose this one. Manny Machado is up to bat right now, looking super cool. And he just nails one and gets on base immediately. That was a line drive that landed before center field. And Manny Machado is now on base. Tammy Skogberg. What's up, Tammy Skogberg? I'm a Minnesota Twins fan. Well, when I was a kid, I have a twin brother. I have an identical twin brother. Just, you know, something you guys now know something about me. And I was always partial to the Twins because I'm a twin. And then because we were twins on our first baseball team, we were the Minnesota Twins because the coach thought that'd be funny. So I've always been partial to the Minnesota Twins. Yeah, it's just such a great name. I mean, Twins are cool. It's just a good sports team. Tammy, thanks for stopping by. Crazy mofo. Nah, Hector, it'll be the Braves when the Dodgers win the NL West. Where we're going to win this NL West. So, I mean, we got Manny Machado on base right now, and he's got speed. Will Central got to go by. Later, Will. And then somebody just... Man, Dahl ended up in the foul. He ended up in the crowd. Wow, that was a foul ball. Just a little bit over the fence. And then he kind of reached over the fence and then went over. But that is an out. So now I think we got one out, but Manny Machado is at second. He was able to tag up. Kind of a weird play. It was the left fielder. And yeah, he caught the ball before the fence and then kind of went over the fence. So Machado was able to get to second. That was maybe a little bit lucky. And he was definitely a little bit awkward. He was definitely a little bit awkward the way that he went over. Lakers and Dodgers for life. Wait, Will Central is streaming Devin's game. Well, it's everybody's game. It's loads of people watching it, and you know, all in media and YouTube, it seems like all boats rise. That kind of, it's not the worst thing in the world. And you know what? He's got to practice his play-by-play, and baseball's pretty good. Smiley face emoji. Crazy mofo. That's what I'm talking about, Machado. Let's go Dodgers. Yeah, this is the type of hitting that we need, just getting on base. Let's just be like old school Dodger guys. And I think there's a YouTube channel called Dodgers Central or Dodgers Nation. That it gave me a notification, and you know what? I'm really sad if I accidentally followed that channel, and then the guy saw what I was doing. That one would be my fault, and that's exactly what happened on LA Galaxy. I followed the LA Galaxy because why not? And then 2 weeks later, they start doing radio live streams. 0-2 to Bellinger. Manny's on second, 1 out. Here's the pitch. And that is a ground ball. And he's out at first. It was a ground ball to the first baseman. And the pitcher came running over. And it was like, it looked like a tie to me. And I think Roberts is thinking about whether or not he's going to challenge it. Oh my goodness, I think he was safe by a millimeter. I think Bellinger is going to be safe, people. They need to challenge this. It's because his foot, Bellinger's safe. No, maybe not. Maybe he's out. I don't know. I think they're going to challenge it. It was very, very close. I think the pitcher's heel hit first base before Bellinger's did, just a second beforehand. And then you can see Bellinger's toe come down on the plate, and sure enough, they are going to challenge the call on the field that he was out at first base. Seeing some empty seats back there, and this would be a big play because Bellinger would be at second and Manny would be at third. What's up, Tammy? Do you only stream California teams, or what else do you stream? Yeah, no, well, I just do the Lakers and the Dodgers. Mainly just the Lakers and the Dodgers. But I did they saying he's out. They're saying he's out. That was BS. I don't know if you saw that one. Ty goes to the runner. Back when I was a kid, Ty went to the runner, and that was a tie. I only do the Dodgers and the Lakers, and then, you know, I'm going to try to do more. Here we go. What's going on? Crazy Mofo. He's safe to me. Oh, dude, he was safe to me too. I think they don't overturn him that much in baseball, and maybe tied goes to the runner isn't actually the rule, and that's just what kids told each other, because that one was definitely a tie. So here in the bottom of the second, but at least we got a guy on third, and Yasiel Puig is up. The wild horse. Here's the pitch. Strike one. Marquez seems to be pretty good. Whatever pitch that was had some major inside movement on it. We got Yasiel Puig batting .267, 23 home runs. Not the best season in the world, but he's definitely picked it up a little bit. Here's the pitch. Outside corner, ball one. This would be a great RBI for us to get us right now. Oh, and it says winner advances to the Braves. And then the loser faces the Cubs in the NL Wild. Whoa, what? The Cubs are now playing in the wild card? Is that what you were talking about before when you said that the Brewers won the NL West? Were you the guy the whole time, Thon, saying that the Brewers were better than the Cubs? If you were the one guy, if you were the one guy that was talking about the Brewers back then, good for you. There we go. What's going on? They called out some. He's safe to me. Bryce Wallace, everybody's coming out of the woodwork. We had another guy yesterday, Martin Brown, who came way back to everybody. If you're new here, Lakers and Dodgers for life. Bryce Wallace is the OG. He is the OG of all people that knew who I was. He is the only person for a little while that was listening, I think. I would turn on the account and I would start doing it. There was one guy for a little while. I don't know. I think that might have been Bryce Wallace. Bryce Wallace, YouTube hug. YouTube hug. There you go. Bam. Bryce Wallace is back. Let's take a look. I remember you, dude. What are you even talking about? You don't even have to say anything. I'm back. I know it's been since last postseason, but I'm back. Well, dude, you're a Lakers guy. I can respect that. And yesterday, I had the game also. I did the game, and it got some pretty decent traffic. I got a lot of thumbs up, and it just feels right to be back doing basketball again. You know what? Baseball, it is what it is. It's a sport. Crazy mofo. Wow, they called that out BS. Yeah, it was BS. Tie goes to the runner. Lakers and Dodgers for life. Sometimes Raiders. Yeah, I did a Raiders game yesterday, and I got some people said I should do it again. But now everybody is doing these damn live streams. I should do more games. Bryce Walls was around back when I was doing it. Nobody else was doing it, and I was only doing like 1 out of every 3 basketball games like an idiot. But at the time, I didn't even know it was a good idea. Now everybody's doing it, so it must have been a good idea. I didn't know. Where are we at? Let's go LA. Jacob Lopez, what's up, man? He's a regular now too. He's a Dodgers regular. Bryce Wallace, I've been here since 17 subs back when you were reading Wikipedia. Well, that account is still reading Wikipedia, and it was shut down by YouTube because, you know what, when you're at war, you don't want to be the first one out of the trench. And I was the first one out of the trench, and then YouTube was like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Is he even allowed to do this? And they got me in so much trouble, but it wasn't real trouble. They just shut down my account. So then I had to start a new account, and then everybody started doing it. So I was all right, well, we can't stop these kids. Let them do their play-by-plays. Anyway, there's just a lesson for you guys. Don't be the first one out of the trench. And I'm not complaining. Ernie Hernandez, let's go Dodgers. Ernie Hernandez, I'm pretty sure I've seen you before. No, I don't know for sure. Lakers and Dodgers for life. Damn. RBI Pui. Oh, wait. What happened to Pui? I wonder what happened to Pui. 3 outs. That was Bryce Wallace. You can distract me anytime you want. And we're in the top of the 3rd. Bueller is throwing some dirtiness. Ian Desmond. Here's the pitch. And it hit him right in the elbow. And this guy is going to get on base right off the bat. Damn, Pui, bad swings in those on those clearly balls. Oh, you know what? I got distracted. Bryce distracted me. Yeah, Bryce Wallace does get the trophy, though I think there might be one person that came before Bryce. Bryce Wallace was around before I knew that I was supposed to be talking with you guys. Because the chat, it wasn't the same. It was like a long time ago. The chat wasn't the same. And I didn't even really know I was supposed to be talking with you guys. So I would just be up here, shooting the shit. And you guys were here the whole time and I was ignoring you. And I think who was the girl? There was a girl that was here right from the beginning and we ignored her. Anyway, I ignored you guys for a little while. My bad about that one. Bryce Wallace. Top of the 3rd, players at first. Here's the pitch. Outside corner. Ian Desmond up at bat. No. He's on first. Last remaining active player drafted by the Expos. I think he's old. I think that was their way of saying he was old. He's running. And they're going to let him get down to second. And this was a terrible beginning of the inning. And it's 2-0 to this guy. Oh, no, never mind. He didn't run. Tony Wolters. Batting 172. This guy's terrible. And that's the thing with these Rockies. Is they're just not that impressive. Like, how are they doing so good? It must be the pitching because they got I mean, I'll call him by his nickname. They got Chuck Nasty. And I just like that nickname. He's the only person that I like on the team. But other than him, who do they have? Nobody. It's a team of nobodies that's competing against the Dodgers. That's just not right. Thank goodness we got Bueller. Tammy, do you remember the Sports Fury raid? Oh yeah, were you in on that? That was pretty sweet. I picked up like 60 subscribers by just sitting here going, what's going on? Oh, Sports Fury. That was sweet. But except I told them to give me a heads up next time they do it so I can have something planned and not just sound stupid. Maybe introduce myself when I see that there's all of a sudden like loads of people here. Like, hi everybody. Thanks for coming from Sports Fury. My name's Devin. And I do what they do, but just not as good and for different teams. Lakers and Dodgers for life. He struck out. Oh, Pui struck out. Oh, you know what? You are a Celtics fan. But I don't know how you got on board with the Lakers thing. Oh man, a lot of empty seats at Dodger Stadium. And it's 2-2. Where are we at? Where are we at? We don't like Celtics, but respect to you. Yeah. Well, I think Bryce Walls knew. Bryce Walls, he knew I think he knew that doing the live stream play-by-play was a good idea. And that's a ground ball to Machado. They throw it to second, and they're not going to turn two. So the Dodgers get one out. And, you know, good play from Machado, good infielding, but, you know, we haven't, I think because Machado came in kind of late, he is amazing in the field, don't get me wrong. But sometimes when they're turning two and we're putting, sometimes Kike's playing second, Dozier was playing second, Turner wasn't playing third a lot of the time. I think sometimes we can be a bit clunky in the infield. And maybe that's what happened that time. Robert Vasquez, I'm glad they saved Buehler for this game and let Hill kill them yesterday. Well, that was a good move, and we love making fun of Dave Roberts saying, "What are you doing?" But he knew what he was doing on that one, and I think he just knew that the Giants were terrible. And I think maybe the fix was in a little bit to get this extra game, because it's like $10 million more for the league. The fix was in, and you know, Dave Roberts he knows what he's doing. And just so happy Buehler is pitching, and it looks like he's throwing some gas. A little skinny guy at 97 miles an hour. And here's German Marquez. I think he says he looked like he had a pretty good bat. I think he had the highest batting average on the team. Showing bunt. And he puts down the bunt, and Buehler throws him out at first. So the Rockies are going to get a runner on second with 2 outs in the top of the third. And this is the first real action that we've seen since the game started. There were a lot of strikeouts and outs. And just a really good bunt right there. Just knew exactly what he needed to do. Where are we at? Let's see. I'm glad they saved Buehler for this game. Oh yeah, Junior B. I think they should have put Kemp in this match. Is Kemp not playing? He'll come in as a designated hitter. We're gonna see him. I feel confident with Kemp in the game, and I think he deserves it. Oh, here we go. The only good player on the Rockies, Chuck Nasty, coming in, and he's just so manly. Here's the pitch. Strike one, 82-mile-an-hour slider on the outside corner. Charlie Blackmon batting .288, 29 home runs, 70 RBI. See, that's not even that impressive, but he's the best guy on the team somehow. Strike two, 96 miles an hour. Blackmon went for the home run and threw it right by him. That was amazing. And the Dodgers fans are up on their feet. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Ball one, 99 miles an hour, but way high. Got away from Buehler. And I used to kind of make fun of Buehler a little bit, like, what's up with this guy? I think when I was making fun of him, I didn't know that he was a rookie. But he was just a little skinny. He just looked like a wuss out there. But they sent him down to AAA, and I don't know what happened. Maybe they hazed him a little bit, but he looks tougher. If you ask me, he looks tougher. Still a bit goofy with the way that he sets up his windup. 96 miles an hour, way high again. So it's going to be 2-2. And Grandal's playing catcher. Where are we at? Tammy Skogberg. I'm a Timberwolves fan, and I hate the Golden State Warriors. You know what? I don't know if I hate the Golden State Warriors, but I'm a little bit bored of it. A little bit bored. And I remember Kevin Garnett. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ball three. And what it looked like Buehler was pitching right at... It looked like Buehler was pitching right at Blackmon. Now he's kind of pitched around him 3 times in a row. Too bad that 99-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't right down the middle, because there's no way he would have caught up to it. No way. And it is just funny to me how this little skinny guy can throw it 99 miles an hour. Like, we would have seen him in high school and been like, dude, don't even play baseball. You're too small. Ball 4. Another 99-mile-an-hour fastball, too high. And I think Buehler's getting himself a little bit jacked up here. Where are we at? Junior B, so glad that Corey Seager wasn't able to play this season. Oh, man, that was just sad. And it was just the way that he went out was so unceremonious. He was just kind of in the lineup. And then all of a sudden, he was out. But, I mean, I'm glad we got Manny Machado for this year. Let's hope that he can get us to the World Series and maybe we can win it. But I'm gonna be glad to have Seager back. And, you know, we can move him over to second. We can keep Machado if we need to. But it's weird. I mean, I like this Machado guy. He's obviously good. But if I had to pick between Machado or Seager, I'd take Seager. Oh, yeah. I kind of knew that that's what you meant because of the emoji. And yeah, it's amazing how good emojis do in stopping miscommunications over, like, YouTube and text message and stuff. Whoever invented the emojis, they knew what they were doing. Because I knew what you meant just by the emoji. Bryce, even though I read it wrong, and you're right, I read it wrong. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Who's this guy batting? Oh, DJ LeMahieu. Screw this guy. 277, 15 home runs, 62 RBIs, second-tier numbers. Second-tier numbers. And it's a little bit embarrassing that we even have to play this game. Strike 2. Strike 2. And Buehler is throwing some dirty stuff. And if who's the guy that there's one of the guys that he plays baseball, he knows this stuff. Oh, Peter Parker. If Peter Parker was here right now, he would know that this stuff was dirty. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled away 99 miles an hour. And I wouldn't be surprised if he hits one that's 100 miles an hour in this game. That's just absolutely amazing. And it's 0-2. Bryce Wallace. Oh, yeah, I made my high school team. Oh, your baseball team? Or was it your basketball? There's a ground ball to Machado. And Machado throws it over to first. 3 outs. We are going to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Duo, we got Kike, Buehler, and then Jock Peterson leading it off. And I didn't see Taylor in the lineup either. So are they going without Taylor or without Kemp? I'm going to be right back. I got to go pee. Thanks, Daniel. Give me a like while I'm gone. Now, this is a momentous occasion on YouTube, a momentous occasion in baseball. Say hi to the dog. Say hi to the dog. What's up, Ludwig? Are you watching baseball? Are you sleeping today? Definitely doing some sleeping today. Say hi to YouTube. Dogs and YouTube seem to work pretty well. So I should probably just do my live streams like this the whole time. You know, just call it Devin and Ludwig. What's up, dude? Here we go. Sad not glad. I wanted or where were we at? Oh, Bryce Wallace, what team did you make? And then we got Jacob Lopez. Dodgers win 5-2. I like the sound of that. And I honestly think that we can get 5 runs. We did some pretty good hitting in that inning. And Marquez does not seem so awesome. And I guess now they're talking to a guy named Rick Sutcliffe, who won the 1980 NL West tiebreaker with the Dodgers. And you know what? These broadcasters are just so boring. Tommy Lasorda's at the game. They should put Lasorda in the broadcast booth. And he had a napkin over his shirt. And who's that? Kike swings at the first pitch, and that's a ground ball to shortstop, and they throw him out. Sad, not glad. LOL. I wanted Seager in this. Oh, dude, it would have been so nice, but it was no reason to force it. And I don't know. I think Lasorda might be getting very old. He had like a napkin in his shirt, and he had like a guy behind him, like a guy that kind of appeared like a nurse doing nurse kind of stuff. So I'm not saying that Lasorda's getting old, but you know what? I think it's about time that we say our goodbyes. Here's the pitch. Strike one. Buehler is up at the plate, and this is going to probably be a pretty fast inning. Crazy mofo. Let's go Dodgers. Good job, Buehler. Buehler is definitely getting the job done so far. And he just took 2 strikes right down the middle, 84 miles an hour. Lakers and Dodgers for life. Devin, I saw you on Dan's Lakers pregame stream yesterday. Yeah, totally. I usually go to all his videos because I can just I listen to what he's saying, and he obviously knows the most about. He's the best Lakers YouTuber by far, in my opinion. Just in terms of the content of what he says. Now he kind of talks about the Lakers in a way that's not quite so like number specific. Like he's not talking about the present. He talks about the Lakers in a way that's like tomorrow. Like he's kind of making very small but many predictions about what's going to happen. And he just, without a question, Dan the Lakers fan is on the cutting edge of what is known and what is not known about the Lakers, or about the Lakers. And most other people just don't do that. I don't know. I love Dan. And having his girlfriend in the stream was definitely a good idea. Though I think he goes faster with the questions when he reads them himself and he's like fully engaged by himself. But it was her first time or her second time, and maybe she just needs a little bit more practice. And Buehler just walked. Buehler is on first base, everybody. But I do like the girlfriend there, but maybe a little bit of a format change. I'm not sure. And nobody was getting their questions read yesterday. And when Dan is in the zone, he is just rapid fire. And he gets to so many of them. And I think that's one of the reasons why everybody likes him so much, is because he answers the questions. It's very a lot of audience interaction. So anyway, love the girlfriend. Maybe somehow he's gonna have to pick up the speed on the questions, because I asked like 3 of them, and you can't expect yours to get answered every single time. But if you throw in 3 questions, maybe, I don't know. It's just nice when you get your questions answered, because he answers them pretty well. To 0-1, Jock Peterson is at the thing. And that is going to be ball 1. So it's 1-1, 87 miles an hour in the dirt. Looked a little bit like a pitch out. Lakers Dodgers for life. Hello, dog. Emojis. Lakers. Oh, turned 91. Okay, well, for 91, he's actually hanging in there pretty well. But I do think that he had somebody that was paid to take care of him. And see, where are we at? The Rockies walked Buehler. That was so nice to see. Yeah, that was awesome. Jock Peterson just popped it up. And Blackman comes over and makes the catch. So now we're going to have 2 outs. And are they doing the Peterson Turner thing? Because the Peterson Turner thing, I do kind of like that a little bit. Bryce Walls, we need this. Oh, dude, we're going to win this thing for sure. It's not even a question. Junior B, bless you. Oh, for my sneeze. You know what? Thank you, Junior B. Give me a high five, Rock. That's just for you and me. Lakers and Dodgers for life. I noticed she gave Dan more. Okay, well then let's keep her in. Let's bring her in. because likes is what you need, because that's what forces you up the. It's weird how likes make such a big difference, because a lot of times people, they show, if you like somebody's stream, it pops up on your page, so it just kind of throws up this huge net. And if it gets Dan the Lakers fan more likes, then keep him in there, and she's only going to get better at it. And it's just kind of the culture of YouTube, I think, is kind of hard for people that just jump in and do it, because, you know, we talk in our own way, you know, we talk in our own way. And I don't know if she quite understood the culture of a lot of the comments, but I'm not talking smack on Dan's girlfriend. She's hot. She's great. Getting to more likes. Here's Justin Turner. 0 for 1, batting .312. This is the best guy ever. Here's the pitch. Swung on and foul back. And I'm not saying the culture of YouTube is good, because a lot of it sometimes it's bad, but it's hard to do it unless you know it. And anytime I've ever had somebody that's just a normie, you know, taking a look at the chat and seeing what's going on YouTube, they think, what the hell's going on? It's like a cesspool down there. It's like, oh no, he wasn't even being mean. And like, it would be like the worst thing that someone's read about themselves, like, in their whole entire life. And like, that's just a normal comment. But you got to know the culture. It's 1 and 2. But you guys are all good. And Turner steps out of the box. You know what? Take your time. Marquez sucks. Hector Munoz, give my lady Rebecca a shout out. Go Dodgers. What's up, Rebecca? If you're going out with Hector, that's probably a good idea. You know, he's got a job. Anybody with a job is a plus. Like, if I had a sister and I found out she had a boyfriend, I'd be like, does he have a job? And if she said yes, give him a pass. That's all I need. Give him a job. That's all. So Rebecca, you're a smart person. And I'm trying to think of some cool Rebeccas off the top of my head. And are there any celebrity Rebeccas? Rebecca, I don't know. You might be the #1 Rebecca. No one, Hector. You might be the #1 Rebecca. Peter Parker, yo, what's up, Dev? I was talking about you before. This game is big. You got to see Bueller, dude. He is. What did you call it when the pitchers are doing really good? He's throwing them dirty. But you said it in a different way, and he's definitely doing that. Now they're showing us a screen with a before and after of Justin Turner, and his stance is way more open, people. He's starting with his left foot out, and he's doing a lot better. So yeah. And Turner is, he's just, I mean, I don't know if I explained that one well, but his left foot is out a little bit, and he just looks like a badass. Here's the pitch. Way outside. And Marquez can also get pretty good on the gun. That was 99 miles an hour. 2-2. Peter Parker, thanks for coming by. And you got to see this Bueller guy. He can throw some dirtiness. And he was getting 99 miles an hour, but it was maybe a little bit too high. And 3 outs. And it is still 0-0. Due up is David Dahl, Nolan Arenado, and nobody cares. We got some second-tier batters coming up, and we're on commercial break. Where are we at? Ernie Hernandez, what's up, man? Rockies intentionally walked Bueller to get him tired out in the sun. Interesting. I don't know if that's what happened. Lakers and Dodgers. Ernie, that is a bold statement. Because I don't think they intentionally walked him. I think he just put up a really good at bat. And because he's a rookie, and you know what, I think he's just a good all-around player. I would like to know more if that is even a thing, because I can't imagine them ever doing that. Lakers and Dodgers for life. Dan used to bring his girlfriend around when he first started his channel, and for some reason she stopped coming around. Oh, actually, when I first found out about him, I went down to the bottom of all his videos. I just really like seeing like where people started and how they got their followers. and he was just kind of doing the basic like Lakers recap video, and she was there. And I don't remember her being good or bad or anything, but it's good she's coming back around. And man, she is cute. Like she's definitely better looking than him. And I'm not talking smack about Dan. He is what he is. But if I had to pick one or the other, I would definitely go for her. Anyway, I like having her around. Andre Mark, give me some rock. Boom. That's my homeboy. Wow. Oh, Devin do bath salts. Dude, I've already done them this morning. They're starting to wear off a little bit. I didn't get arrested though, so it is a step in the right direction with bath salts. You know what? Going on a bunch of armed robberies, not a good idea on drugs, but I think I got away with it. So now I'm just doing bath salts in the morning. You know, right when I wake up. Can't get into too much trouble. Hector Munoz, she makes more money than me. She is a tattoo artist. Yeah, well, that does, I mean, if you're a tattoo artist, you do probably make more. That's pretty badass. So anyway, if I were her brother, I'd be like, tell me about this guy. Be like, oh, well, he's got a job, but he makes less than me. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. I'm just kidding. Rebecca, don't do that. Hector's the man, and he's definitely loyal. He's always come back to my stream, and that's one thing you're looking for in a man is loyalty, and I can tell he's a loyal guy. Andre Mark, wow, just a job. LOL, I don't know if you're being sarcastic. You're still the man, Devin. Well, Andre, you have a job, and you do YouTube. That's like that's if my sister was going out with you. If my sister was going out with you, I'd be like, what? Tell me about this guy. And she'd be like, well, he does the YouTube channel. And I'd be like, that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. I'm a YouTuber. Bueller, oh, dealing. That's what it was. Like dealing. Yeah. Bueller is dealing. Here's the pitch. Way outside. And it's going to be ball one. Already pitch number 42 though through four. This is going to be pitch 44 through 4 innings. That could be a little bit better maybe. Oh no, that leaves him. That's actually really good. 1-0. And he just missed his curveball twice, way outside. I'm watching in school. Well, you know what? You're allowed this one time. Are you out in an hour? You're allowed this one time. And so are you actually watching the game? Because you know what, if you're one of the, I mean, if you're like a real baseball player, you know, they give athletes preferential treatment. And if you can go to your teachers and say, can I watch the game? And they let you, that, you know, that'd be good. It's 3-0. Here's the pitch. And that is now 3-1. Bueller is dealing. Lakers and Dodgers for life. She's a cutie. Definitely. Devin, be careful. Your girl may be actually, well, she doesn't really care about that. I mean, it's not like I'm allowed to say somebody's cute. Like if I'm only talking about their looks, like if we're watching a movie, I can say, you know what, that she's a good looking woman. That I'm allowed to do. And she definitely does it to me. Every single goddamn quarterback that shows up on TV, she loves them. She likes the athletes, and every time an athlete comes up, she lets me know. So now we're even. Taylor Million stream the actual game, and then I'll lose my YouTube account. Can't do that. Thanks for coming. If you can't get to a TV, this is the best I can do. I used to stream the game, but then they shut down my account, and then I started doing this, and they still shut down my account, and then I did it on another channel, and now I'm good. You know what? I don't like dealing with YouTube, but I know Taylor Million, I like you, and I wish I could hook you up. I mean, that's why I'm doing this. I'm trying to help you guys out, but can't show the game. Lakers and Dodgers for life, or she might have hidden cameras. Oh man, if she had hidden cameras, she would be very disappointed to see what I'm doing all day. Hector Munoz, Rebecca's brother, is one of the producers on The Walking Dead. That's awesome. It sounds like this is a good family. And isn't Gail Ann Hurd the main producer on Walking Dead? That's pretty sweet. I've actually met Gail Ann Hurd before. Lakers and Dodgers for life. Taylor, ESPN. Peter Parker. Almost everybody in my class is a Dodger fan, even my teacher. Peter Parker. That's pretty sweet. 3-2. Bueller's dealing. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. And that was maybe one of the first at-bats that didn't really go Buehler's way on anything. And now he's at 52. You know what? I think sometimes these longer at-bats can wear down on pitchers. And that was an example of a long at-bat. That's what I used to love about Taylor. Most consecutive seasons with 35 home runs and 100 RBIs, third baseman. Who's this guy? Alex Rodriguez, Nolan Arenado. Oh, is this Arenado? Screw Arenado. 96 miles an hour, ball 1, and that's a lot of balls really quick. Peter Parker, that's sweet. Taylor Million, my twin brother's name is Taylor. He's a guy. We're both Devin and Taylor. And you know what? Most of the time when you see the name Devin and Taylor, they're like lesbian porn stars. So I was like, Mom, what the hell were you doing? Or like Devin, a lot of times it's a huge black guy that plays in the NFL, but mainly lesbian porn stars. Smiley face emoji, Fernando Gonzalez, what is your job in life? Bets. I do what's called back end at a 2-person business in which we make products that go on the bottom of horses' feet. And I drive out to Moore Park and then I do back end. So I make the product, ball it up, and then I get the little thing like the slip, and I gotta send it out to, it could be one bottle to some place, and I gotta ship it out, or it could be a whole pallet. So the other guy that does it, my boss, does front end. He sells and does all the front end, and then I do the back end. And then I also make videos for money, drone videos. So if you were a winery, or like if you like winery, let's say that you generate income off of real estate, I would get a drone, get some drone footage, and then put a camera on the ground. I cut it together, boom, showing off your winery, drone videos. But I actually work in the movie industry. I actually worked on movies. So yeah, like Rebecca's brother. Okay, all caught up on the chat. There we go. That doesn't happen very often. Fernando Gonzalez, good question. And top of the 4th inning. And I write a lot, but that's not really a job. Like reading and writing and making videos, like on YouTube. Like I write a lot of Wikipedia articles, but that's not a job because it doesn't pay me like a job. Working back end at the business is what pays me like a real job. But also doing other videos. Anyway, I make videos, but only some of them I do for money. Like this one, you have to do it first, and you got to build up. Yeah. But mainly it's the back end that pays me. I'm going to get better at videos. At some point, they're going to pay me more. I'm a shipper. I'm a ship stuff out kind of guy and make it. 97 miles an hour. Strike 1. We're going to win 4-2. A lot of the predictions have been all over the place. Somebody was saying 2-1 yesterday. I think that was Prince Andrew. Somebody was saying 2-1. Oh, was that Crazy Mofo? I think Crazy Mofo was saying 2-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Uh-oh. That's hit very high and very hard. Uh-oh. Oh, Peterson makes the catch. And he throws it to second real fast. And he stays at first. Whew. I gotta not get so jacked up over that. That wasn't even that hard of a hit. Sometimes it's hard to tell with no sound. Because when sound is on, and you're listening to the game, like I gotta figure out how to get the sound of the game, but without the announcers. Because baseball, the sound really is good. And you can just tell by the sound of it whether or not it's going to be a home run. It is like a very violent sound on the baseball bat. We're winning 4-2. I'm starting to lag. Man, that sucks. I'm the only person. This computer is the only one on the internet. If that's the case, it's Spectrum's fault. Top of the 4th inning. Thanks for coming, everybody. 22 people, and usually with these games, like most people only kind of come towards the end of the game. So I will say I've done 1 full season of the Lakers, or like a third of every game, and then 1 full season of the Dodgers of like a quarter of all the games. And you know what? If you do YouTube, people come. It just takes a little while. At some point, we're going to have to mix the Dodgers and the Lakers people together, but I don't know. I just think that people, if you're willing to listen to somebody, if you're willing to, I mean, I forgot what I was saying. You're starting to lag 2-0. It's gonna be a shutout, 2-0. Oh, and he's out at second. 3 outs. Dahl tried to steal second, and that was the first time I've seen Grandal throw someone out in a long time. I don't know what the score might be, but I hope Dodgers win. Me too. And that's just a perfect throw from Grandal. Like, so perfect, just right where he was sliding. Dude, just make a new YouTube account. If they strike you, stream that. Well, why don't you do that if it's so easy? And we're on commercial break. Pretty sweet game so far. 0-0. Yeah, Grandal usually is not the best at throwing people out. He's solid back there. Nothing ever gets by him. Like, he gets in front of it. And he's a pretty good hitter. And he's a switch hitter. So he's a very good catcher. But if there is one thing that is not great about Grandal, it's his arm. Like, he throws them all over the place. I think that might have been like one of the first times I've seen him put the ball right where it's supposed to be the whole entire season. And if that's the case, that's a good sign because we really need the Dodgers to play well. And this game is going pretty fast. It's been an hour and we're already halfway through the 4th. And we're on commercial break. Taylor Million, there might be more people that are doing what I'm doing. Like, if you just look on YouTube, I'm sure there's somebody that's streaming the game. Taylor Million, I don't want to hear your commentary. You have an annoying voice. I'm not home. I can't just watch for my Major League Baseball app. There's no point in watching this unless you stream the actual game. Well, you don't have to watch it. So yeah. And you know what? It is, of all the things, I wish that I did have more of like a broadcasting voice. Because even when I was younger, I'm like, man, radio would be fun. But I got to get a better voice. And I've always had the looks. You know, I look like Justin Timberlake. But I wish I had a better voice. But then I just started doing this anyway. But, you know, you can't have everything. Taylor Million, that's why I'm telling you to stream the actual game. It's like, I've definitely thought of it. I mean, I've definitely thought of streaming the actual. Why do you think I'm doing this? Taylor, it's called copyright, foo. Yeah, it is called copyright. Ernie, thanks for having my back, dude. Who cares? Just make a new account. I'm already doing this. This is what I do. If anything, I mean, my clickbait worked. Clickbait worked. Ernie Hernandez, your voice is not annoying. Keep up the good work. All right, maybe it's not super annoying. It's because it's not that it's not annoying. It's kind of just regular. It's just not like the super deep broadcasting voice. Want to know? Yeah, I'm not complaining that I think I got a bad voice. It's just not what you would do. Let's say that you wanted to get into radio. You would people think, okay, well, you want to have a broadcasting voice. Thanks. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Lakers and Dodgers for life. Taylor, you ain't gotta go home, but you know the rest. Lakers and Dodgers for life. That's the main. And you know what? This is why you don't need moderators when there's only like 20 people here. Makes it easy. Robert Vasquez, bro, you do a great job. Well, you know what? You guys have liked it since the beginning. Like, that's how I knew that. I'm like, you know what? This is a little bit clickbaity. People are going to want to watch the game. And then, but people right off the bat were saying, dude, that was actually pretty good. Keep on doing that. I'm like, dude, well, if I can make content for YouTube, I should keep on making content for YouTube. So I kind of knew that I was doing, it was a good idea. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And what's so funny about showing the actual game is that doesn't really do anything. It doesn't really change anything because those announcers suck anyway. Part of the fun of this is that now you could have your choice on who's doing the broadcasting. At some point they can match it up with what's going on. It doesn't. Anyway, they're doing something new and they're not. This is doing something new. And was that strike 3? I think Muncy just struck out. Whoa, that was weird. It had, okay, Muncy swung, it hit in front of the plate, and then it took a big bounce backwards because of the backspin, and then went over the guy's head. So Muncy is now at first base with no outs. That was amazing. It was a 2-2 pitch. He swung at it. It must have had so much backspin, it's not even funny. And maybe the Dodgers got a little bit lucky, and here comes Manny Machado, batting .299, 37 home runs, over 100 RBIs. He's the real deal. Definitely the best player on the internet. Or the best player on strike one on the team. Where are we at? Oh, Jacob Lopez. Taylor, just stop. Crazy mofo. Dodgers got a score in this inning. Totally. I mean, this is a great situation. We kind of got lucky. Nah, this is cool enough, homie. Hector Munoz, you got my back. Jacob Lopez, thumbs up. Well said. It's not annoying, but it's something we weren't used to hearing on national TV. Yeah. Junior B, Taylor just appreciate the stream. If not, click out. No need to hate. Get out of here with your negativity. Well, I'm not a big fan of negativity, but I do understand the plight of the YouTuber trying to find something that they can't find. But if you just go Dodgers versus Colorado, put it into Google, it's gonna come up. You just got to keep on searching. If anything, you're just letting us know that you got terrible internet skills, like my grandma. I mean, if you can't find the game, well then I don't know. It's gonna be a pretty tough life for you. So I'm just trying to be nice, and I mean I don't want these people to leave. You know, the point is to bring everybody in, and to a certain extent, I do a little bit of clickbait, but all YouTubers do to get started. 1 and 2. Where are we at? FR Luck, do you know where you're gonna watch the game online? FR Luck, if you just put in Google, put in Dodgers versus Rockies live stream. That's what I did, and it popped right up. Ernie Hernandez, yes, I agree. Some announcers suck and only root for the home team, etc. Yeah, it's just boring. They do the same thing. Oh man, now I'm lagging. It's 1 and 2. Manny Machado, and this is going to be pitch number 50 for Marquez. Strike. Oh, that's a foul. I'll bet you there's people streaming the game on YouTube right now. Jacob Lopez, Devin, you're better than Joe Buck. Well, that is a very low bar. And it's just so funny because throughout all cultures, all teams, everybody, nobody likes Joe Buck as an announcer, as the play-by-play guy. And I'm like, you know, what is this Joe Buck guy all about? And then I saw him on, because I just watch the sports with no sound and do this. I'm not really like, I've never really listened to those guys. But I've noticed everybody hated Joe Buck, so I went out of my way to like look into him. And he was on Colin Cowherd, and he came off like, I like the way that he thinks, and he sounded like a real broadcaster, and he just came off so polished and professional, but he came off a bit arrogant, and I don't know why. He kind of rubbed me the wrong way. He just came off a little bit arrogant. And yes, if you get paid loads of money from Fox to do the broadcasting, and you're a badass and you're on TV, yes, you are a badass, you know, but just don't act like it. Don't do what you did. Like, even Colin Cowherd was like, he's like the smartest he was way smarter than Joe Buck. And you don't see Colin Cowherd, you know, acting like he's better than everybody else. I don't know why you guys don't like him. It's 2 and 2. And Manny Machado stepped out of the box. I like how the Dodgers are not forcing themselves to play the Rockies game, the pitcher's game. Marquez, it's like and now Marquez steps off the plate, and now the catcher's coming out. And that got a little bit awkward, so I think that the catcher just knew, I'm going to go out and talk to him. But the Dodgers are not respecting Marquez at all. Like, if they're not happy, they are stepping out. They are wasting everyone's time. Peter Parker, thank God Taylor is gone. Jacob, oh, you know what? I tried to bring him back. And you know what's going to be funny? Is that I've had that happen before, where they come back and be like, well, you're the only one doing it. This is better than nothing. Like, dude, this is YouTube. And it's just, if it's tied to Google search, you know, people, you guys are YouTubers, you guys are probably a little younger. But I wouldn't be surprised if Taylor was older, or maybe not the smartest guy in the world. But we're not going to judge him. We're not going to judge him. You know, we don't know who these people are. We gotta cut them some slack. Here's the pitch. Was that strike 3? Man, this internet is now going slow. I am very sorry about that. And I'm going to refresh this. Refreshing my shady stream. Let's go. It says that I'm coming in red. I'm buffering, or you guys are gonna get some buffering, so I'm sorry about that. And that's kind of bullshit because I was getting it up to 35 people here. And when you're doing these live streams, you gotta, it's like a snowball effect. It's like 2 to 5 to 12 to 20 to, it's a total snowball effect. Because I don't have a kind of a big general audience anyway that come no matter what. And then so every time this happens, every time it gets laggy, you're just making your snowball that much smaller. And now I can hardly see shit. Manny Machado is out. Muncy is still at first. Grandal's batting. And that is ball 1. Though I can hardly see at all. And this is also one of the downsides of the shady websites. It's like, dude, if you can't get to a TV, well, you might not be able to watch the game in a very good setting. Because even if you know where to go, it's not 100%. And you might get a virus. And it is 1-1. And this internet just is definitely going slow. All right, let's go Spectrum. Oh, and then Grandal stepped out of the box. And these Dodger pitchers are disrespecting Marquez at every possible situation. They are not waiting for 1 second longer than they want to. Here's the pitch. Check swing. Strike 2. And this Marquez guy might actually be decent. And yep, that hit the corner of the plate. The ESPN GPS is pretty good, and it told us that was a strike. And Manny Machado's hair, I've talked about it before. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan. But it is what it is. I'm glad that he's getting all those RBIs. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. And that was in the dirt, made Grandal look foolish. 7th strikeout of the day. And this Marquez guy might actually be the real deal. And when you're wondering how is Colorado still doing so good, they got no hitting, they got no superstars, nothing to get excited about. Here they are playing the Dodgers for the NL West tiebreaker. It's got to be the pitching, and no other explanations. And Grandal looks very frustrated, kind of got his mohawk thing going. And now we got 2 outs, and Cody Bellinger, here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. And yesterday we were talking about, let's hope the umpires hook us up. And from what I've seen so far this whole game, the umpires are calling this one perfectly. This home plate umpire is the real deal. He might be the best in terms of consistency on balls and strikes I have seen this whole season. Now, I don't want to, who knows what happens. Something might happen, but so far, this guy's good. Here's the pitch. That's over the plate. That is hit super hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Home run. Home run. Bellinger just hit a home run. And that is exactly what we have him for. And we want him to hit home runs or strike out. Hit home runs or strike out. Bellinger just hit a home run. Took Marquez deep. And that was one time. Wow, huge high five when he got back to home plate. And that might have been the first meatball that Marquez threw the whole entire game. That was 100% a meatball, and Bellinger just blew it up. And it is 2-0. Dodgers take the lead. That's what we've been waiting for. Cody Bellinger hit the home run. Let's go, Dodgers. Let's go, Dodgers. That's why we have Cody Bellinger, people. Strike out. Hit home runs, look cool. And he did 2 of the 3 just now. You should have seen how cool he looked. And he's my 3rd favorite Dodger. And now we got Yasiel Puig, my favorite Dodger. 2-0. And now Puig steps out of the box. And I think Marquez is getting frustrated now. This is going to be his 60th pitch. And every single batter has stepped out of the box at least once. 89 miles an hour, crazy slider. And Puig wasn't even close, swinging at the first pitch. And I'm coming in laggy. My bad, people. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that one wasn't even close. And Puig's getting frustrated. He kind of went like that to the pitcher. Like, get that weak stuff out of here. And I think he was frustrated that he swung at the first one. But he went like that. It's 1-1. Puig disrespected him. And he disrespected him twice. And that is going to be a base hit. Gonna be a base hit. Blackman gets it. Throws it in. And Puig is going to have an easy stand-up double here in the bottom of the fourth with 2 outs. Damn. That's the Puig that, and now Bellinger's giving him the fingers, and that's the Puig that we love. You should have seen how disrespected he felt when Dahl gave him that pitcher gave him that second one in a row. He was like, get that shit out of here. And he just felt dumb that he swung at the first one, and sure enough, that was the exact pitch that Bellinger hit. Basically, right over the plate, not a lot of movement. And the left fielder could not make the catch. He didn't dive for it. And then on top of that, Dahl, it got by him. So it got by him. Charlie Blackman, the only guy I like, Chuck Nasty, had to run his nasty ass over and make the play. And now we got Yasiel Puig at second base. And who did they walk? This is the best situation that could have happened here in the bottom of the fourth with 2 outs. Bellinger hooked it up. Muncy got a little bit lucky, but we'll take the luck. We have not gotten a lot of luck recently. Like, honestly, I try to be objective. Oh, you know it's not a good situation for your team if you're walking Kike Hernandez. And they just walked Kike Hernandez, Yasiel Puig in September, 295. 8 home runs, 16 RBIs, and the wild horse is getting wild. Though yesterday, he wasn't very wild. He was determined horse. Determined horse. But what I just saw, that was the first wild horse I've seen. Oh no, Buehler's up. That's why they walked Kike Hernandez. Buehler is up. And let's just keep our fingers crossed on this one. Owen 1. Marquez is showing some kinks in his armor. Here's the pitch. And that was way inside. It almost hit him. And if he wasn't pitching so well right now, I would say, step into that. Take that one for the team. But, that's what we got Chase Utley for. We don't need our rookie taking 97-mile-an-hour fastballs to his arm. But, you know what? Sometimes you got to take one for the team. He jumped out of the way. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2. And Marquez is not really hitting the plate that much. Starting to show a little bit of wildness to his pitches before they were exactly where he wanted them to. Where are we at? Who hit the home run? Bellinger, Cody. Let's go. Bellabomb. Strike 2. Big swing and a miss. And Buehler is definitely trying his best to help the team. Two guys on, and Buehler was able to walk the first time around. And Marquez is going to come back in the game. And I think what this is going to do, this is going to let everybody know we can hit this guy. Check swing. Strike 3. Damn it. That's the only thing that anybody's swinging at is that outside slider. No need to worry. Bellinger hit a 2-run home run. So deep. And it was just like some kind of a fastball that wasn't that fast. And Dodgers go up 2-0. That's exactly what we need. We need Buehler to now pitch until the 9th inning. Bring in Jansen. Bring in Jansen to close this one down. Whew. Great inning. Let's see what's going on. Bellinger, Cody. Let's go Bellabomb. Never heard that one. Crazy mofo. Let's go Dodgers. Puig with a double. Peter Parker. Wild horse is alive. The wild horse is alive. He's not been tamed yet. And he is hitting so well in September. You heard those numbers. That's exactly what we need going into the playoffs. We need Pui and Turner to hit as good as they can. Everybody else, they can do whatever, but we need Pui and we need Turner to hit loads of home runs and to get on base and to do what they do. And throughout this season, especially because Turner was gone, those two have sometimes been the soft spots in the lineup. Kemp had his time. Grandal was good at the beginning of the season. Kike's been decent. Muncy made the home run derby. Everybody's been good, but Turner came back slow. Pui, not wild. We need them. Peter Parker, let's score more runs, keep the lead. Yeah, but then Buehler came up. Fernando Cisneros. Fernando, what's up, dude? Watch the real game, smiley face emoji, bro. I am watching the game. Is that Yair Flores? I'm really bad with you guys' names. Yair Flores. Go Dodgers, go, go, go. Yair, I am with you on that one. Crazy Mo, you found the right place. Crazy Mofo, told you, Devin, we had to score this inning. Crazy Mofo. And I am surprised that you guys definitely know more about baseball than me. I guess anybody willing to watch baseball on YouTube must really like baseball. But you guys definitely know your stuff. Like, and I will say that I do form my baseball and my sports opinions on what you guys say, because I don't do that much reading. I mean, I read other stuff. I don't read sports. I just watch Dodgers and watch Lakers, and that's about it. So I respect what you guys do for the stream, and you guys, you know, add value. Because by myself, not a lot of sports value here. You know, I can talk. I can give you my stream of consciousness. I can keep the conversation going. Not a lot of value in what I say. I'm like the Joe Rogan of Dodgers baseball. Told you that we had a score. Ernie Hernandez, top of the lineup, our next at bat. That is one perk to Buehler going down there. But having two guys on, I think that counts as runners stranded in scoring position. And that's something the Dodgers have struggled with as of late. Where are we at? That one didn't really count against the Dodgers. Buehler was up. What are you going to do? Top of the lineup, Peter Parker. There's always going to be a Dodger making a home run derby. Yeah, well, ever since he came back, Muncy hasn't done much. Pat M, you aren't Vince Scully, but 46 of us are happy to have you right now. Pat M, I will take that one. You know, they used to call me, I don't know if Bryce Harper is still here. I was doing the Lakers games. They used to call me Chick Hearn reincarnated. Because honestly, I'm better at basketball in Lakers than I am at Dodgers. It's just so hard with one person. There's so much downtime. But you know what? I will take that one. That's a compliment that with a caveat. And that's how I know it's real. And there is one out right there. Swing and a pop-up to Bellinger. And Bellinger, I just feel so solid with Bellinger in center field. Max Muncy earned that first base spot. But Pui and Bellinger, they're just so fast out there. Pat M, love the compliment. Lakers and Dodgers for life. He means watch the game on TV. Don't know what that one's about. Lakers and Dodgers for life. Usually I know what you're talking about. Let's go Dodgers. Joseph Reyes, what's up, man? Clapping emoji. And honestly, if you guys just communicated with emojis, I could probably get what you guys, I mean, emojis really do help. Ernie Hernandez, I'm surprised you know a lot of baseball. I don't know baseball in like, I don't know baseball in like the numbers kind of way. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. If on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm like a 2 in terms of like knowing people's names. I know all the Dodgers, but I don't know a lot. That I can admit. But I can tell you what I see, and I can give you more of like a real-time kind of strategy kind of thing than I can like knowing who's got the advantage, Buehler or Marquez. Because I thought that the Dodgers were sure going to be favorites in this game. We got Buehler and we're playing at home, and it turned out Vegas had Colorado winning. Like, where did that come from? So, yeah, I don't know. Pat M, Yair. Yeah, like Yair Rodriguez, the MMA fighter. It's like I with a Y sound. Yair. Oh, Yair. Oh, Yair Rodriguez, not Yair. It's Yair. Yeah. Yeah, got that one. And you guys are also very helpful. Peter Parker, baseball is life. It's definitely the America's pastime. There's more going on to it. There's more going on than you would think if you were like a casual observer. The mind games going on between the pitcher and the batter are similar to like playing poker with somebody, where they kind of know what you know and you know what they're going to do, but you think that you know what they're going to do, and it's like a really advanced, fast game of rock, paper, scissors. And that part is very interesting. Still learning the interesting part with the managers. Like Dave Roberts is definitely doing something. I don't understand it, but I'm just gonna pass that one to him. So you take care of the managing, I'll take care of making fun of the players, and we're gonna call it even. Baseball's life. Pat M. Ha, it's definitely real. I'm stuck in the office, and this is better than ESPN Gamecast. At least I kind of feel like I'm watching with other people. Pat M, you got the right idea. And you know what? One of the things I've always been good at life is distracting people at work. So I'm just keeping it going. Just keeping it going on YouTube. Strike 3. And Bueller strikes him out. We got 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. And I hope that we don't have to see any of the bullpen today. I know a lot. Oh, yeah. Peter Parker, well, you play baseball? And I used to play Little League, and I was a pitcher, and I was pretty good. But I kind of took it off for a little while. But yeah, Peter Parker, you're one of the guys that knows the most. And then that guy, Prince Andrew, just in terms of knowing the stats and like the baseball lore, he's a lore kind of guy. And he knows the stuff. And like he could remember, like, he knew the 2007 World Series when I guess the Rockies made the World Series. They never even won the NL West. Somehow the Rockies are making the World Series. Tell me how that's possible. Prince Andrew knew that. Where are we at? Andre Mark. Here we go, Dodgers. What's up, Andre? When are you going to stream again? And it's 0-2. Bueller, it seems like he's always in. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball to first, and that's 3 outs. We are going to the bottom of the 5th inning with the top of the order. Andre Mark, do a stream. Don't be lazy. Ernie Hernandez. But you said earlier that, again, another Dodger swung at that slider down and away. That's good for us listeners to know the little details like that. Thanks. I got to do more of the little details. And what's weird is when I first started doing this, I was doing basketball, and I didn't even know I was supposed to be talking with you guys. So I was just up here just like treating it like radio. I was like, oh, maybe I should have people call in. Not realizing that you guys are basically callers. And they line them up for you. And I was just doing it. And then I'm like, holy crap, I got to talk to you guys. And then I started talking with you guys, and then people started leaving. And it's like, okay, well, people, they like both. And it gets very hard to do both, and let alone putting anything on screen. Like, it gets very hard to do multiple things when you're doing this. So I think what I need to do is just get better at doing the play-by-play, and maybe if there's a break in the action, reading one comment and going fast with it, and then going back to the playing, and then commercial break, like right now, talk with you guys in a different way. And because some of you guys ask questions or say something that it takes longer to explain, I should, the quick ones just go by really fast, and then maybe answer or say go into depth on maybe only 1 out of 4. I don't know. I'm learning how to do this. I don't know what's going on, dude. I'm yelling at a computer in my kitchen where my dog eats. Lakers and Dodgers for life. Fernando Cisneros said watch the real game. You said I am watching the real game, but I'm telling you he meant watch it. Oh, gotcha. Ernie Hernandez, I'm with Pat M, not literally, but I'm stuck in the office too. Ernie Hernandez, I've always been good at distracting people at work. And also people that like this have a tendency to be driving. And yeah, and then just sometimes people just like to watch with somebody else. It's kind of like a camaraderie kind of thing. Because that's kind of, I live with my girlfriend, and she's not here right now. It's terrible. It completely changes your way of life. If you're a male and you live with a female, your life is now different. And I've always had male roommates, so we put on the game and whoa, we can shoot the shit. It's fun. And then it is a slap in the face when you just jump on the couch and you're watching Dodgers by yourself. You're like, holy crap, this sucks. So I'm like, all right, watch it with you guys. Crazy mofo. Let's go Dodgers. Let's get some runs in the 5th inning. How about we get this thing 9-0 right now? Here's Jock Peterson, and he swings at the first pitch and it's fouled back. And it's Jock Peterson batting .247, 25 home runs, 56 RBIs. He's a leadoff batter that can hit home runs. And his numbers could be a little bit better. He's good out in the field. Oh, he just nailed that one. Just nailed that one to the gap. Blackman grabs it, throws it into second, but it's going to be too late. And Jock Peterson just got a double. And that is a leadoff double for Jock Peterson. Right when I say his numbers could be a little bit better, but he's got the power. And he, for a leadoff batter, has power that maybe Taylor doesn't have. And that was an outside pitch. That was a good pitch. And he was able to put the bat on the ball and drive it all the way to between center field and right field. Hit the bank of a... Oh, it hit the Spectrum sign. Screw Spectrum. Don't get me started on Spectrum. They're the ones that make my internet go slow. And Bellinger is doing like a weird pointing gun thing right now. And, you know, that's what we want him to do, which is part of the 3 things, which is look cool, hit home runs, and strike out. He just checked the look cool box. And here comes Jesus. Up to bat with no outs. And it's 0-1. And sure enough, we are seeing the chink in the armor of Marquez. This is a big game. Not the best looking facial hair in the world, that is for sure. Jesus up in the box, and the Rockies are warming somebody up right now in the bullpen, actually. 94 miles an hour, and it's fouled away, so it's 0-2. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Turner went 0 for 4 yesterday. Did he go? Oh no, he went 0 for 4 the game before. Or maybe even 0 for 5 the game before. But now we got Jock Peterson on base, no outs, 0-2 to Jesus. Here's the pitch. Over the plate, swung on and fouled away, 97 miles an hour. So he's keeping up his velocity. Dave Roberts is spitting like a camel. And at the beginning of the season, he definitely went from tobacco to gum, and you can totally tell the difference. But he is without question back to the tobacco. And now we got like a big area. Now we got like a far away shot of the stadium, and that thing is starting to get filled up. Dodgers are like on the rail looking excited. And I just step out of the box, Turner. Step out of the box. Marquez is taking too long. Disrespect him. Here's the pitch. Way high, but it's fouled away. And Turner just cannot let anything go by. He will not let anything go. Come on, dude. That's a ball. And most of the time, Turner, I'm like, you can swing at anything you want. You're Jesus. But he just loves swinging at bad pitches. And last year, he was pretty undisciplined well, but he got away with it. But now he's good. I mean, he's batting .320. What am I complaining about? He looks cool. Kind of leaning back. Here's the pitch. And that was the worst pitch out of all of them. Low and outside slider that never went over the plate once and landed about where the plate was. And Turner swung at it. And that might have been one of those me jinxing him. That was the same pitch that got Pui that he was frustrated with. And that's the only pitch that Marquez, it's actually working. That's the only pitch that's working consistently. And he's got 9 strikeouts, though. That's pretty impressive. This is going to be pitch number 75 for Marquez, and I really like this situation. And here's Max Muncy, poor man's Turner, and he steps out of the box. And this is something that I think there must have been a memo in the locker room or something, which is step out of the box if he's taking too long. Troll him a little bit. Because everybody is doing it. Everybody but Jesus. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 directly over the plate. What's at stake? Oh, it's we're gonna be playing the Braves, and that is just gonna be such a fun. I cannot wait for that. And that game, when would that series start? Never mind. Not putting the cart before the barn. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-1. Poor man's Turner really came in clutch for the Dodgers. Muncy, he's got power. He's very even keel. And he's a pretty good first baseman. Though he has made some errors this year. Like I think maybe 3 or 4. Ones that I've seen. He does make errors. What are you guys saying? Where are we at? Oh man, I haven't said a comment in a little while. Crazy mofo, let's go. Let's get some runs. We're on our way. And Muncy steps out of the box. Crazy mofo, who is the GOAT? Babe Ruth or Ted Williams? Only because I'm going to say Babe Ruth because he kind of goes down as a legend, and that he's in like the Sandlot. It was a Babe Ruth baseball, and just the lore of Babe Ruth, and just the way that people talk about him and how he is kind of in our own cultural zeitgeist. Babe Ruth is known as the best. I'm saying Babe Ruth for sure. Will the Thrill, what's up, man? Thanks for coming back. Hexar, what's up, Devin? Just checking in right from work. Let's go Dodgers. Hexar, he's the real deal. Crazy mofo, damn, thought Jock hit a home run. Nice double though. And Peter Parker, let's go young Jock with no outside. Gotta get some runs. With no outs. Ernie Hernandez, let's get some insurance runs. Lakers Dodgers for life. He struck out. Yeah, it was a terrible pitch. And then Crazy mofo, let's go Muncy. 2-2. Oh man, everybody left. It was up to like 46 people. That's weird. Here's the pitch. And that one is fouled away. Maybe because I'm sweating. Usually that doesn't happen. And it's 2-2 to Max Muncy, and he's never an easy out, and he's not going to make it easy on any pitcher. Though he doesn't look super cool when he's in the box. He's got a little bit of a beer belly, but he does get the job done. And now it is 3-2 to Muncy, and this is a great situation. He struck out to another bad pitch. Let's go Muncy. He has a candy bar named after him. Well, that's an article of dispute, because the people that came up with that, because they came up with the candy bar and they started selling like crazy, and then Babe Ruth was like, dude, you got to pay me money for that. That's my likeness. And then they were like, no, it was named after the president's daughter, whose name was Ruth and was a baby. So they're like, oh, we named it after the president's daughter, not you. That is ripped. That is ripped. That's a home run. Max Muncy just hit a home run. That was a lot like Babe Ruth, I think, because he knew it was like outside corner, and then bam, that thing was gone. It is now 4-0, and this is just awesome, people. 4-0, bottom of the 6th inning, exit velocity 103 miles an hour, and Max Muncy is never going to make it easy on the pitchers at all. It's just not going to happen. And that was a situation in which it was definitely not easy on the pitcher. Wow, that is just great. And that's exactly what we needed to do. Those are some insurance runs. But we can definitely do more insurance runs. We're just lucky that Bueller is doing so good. But we need more insurance runs, because I guess Colorado is averaging 5 runs a game for the last like 30 games, or just something insane. And here's Manny Machado. Let's try to make this 5-0. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1, 97 miles an hour. Here's the pitch. Strike 1, 86 miles an hour. And Marquez got off to a good start, but now not so great. Muncy, he didn't flip his bat. He wasn't He didn't disrespect the other team, but he knew. He knew right off the bat. And there's 2 outs. Machado just popped up. Chuck Nasty made the catch in center field. And Muncy getting some Gatorade. Kind of got the slick back hair, like kind of the mohawk slick back hair thing going. And just one of those guys that you would want to drink a beer with. And based on that belly, we know that he drinks beer. Oh man, I think I'm way behind on you guys. How many? I think there's a delay on YouTube. He's got a candy bar named after him. That's real life. Oh, Max Muncy home run. That was great. And I think they're gonna take Marquez out because they're showing. We're going to commercial break. What's up, guys? Yeah. So supposedly with the candy bar, they sold it as Baby Ruth. Started selling loads of them. And then the people that made it were like, "Oh no! That's a very easy mistake." Very easy mistake, but we actually named it after the president's daughter. And then it went to court, and they actually won. And so Baby Ruth is not technically named after Babe Ruth. And that is definitely real life clickbait. Because if I saw Cody Bellinger candy bar, I would buy a whole box. That's real life clickbait. Like naming it after the president's daughter. Give me a break. You know, let me just make sure that that's correct before I start spreading fake news. Baby Ruth after Babe Ruth. Let's take a look here. Babe Ruth is an American candy bar made of peanuts, caramel, and chocolate flavored nougat. What the hell is that? Nougat? Covered in compound chocolate. That doesn't sound very good. I just want caramel, I want peanuts, and I want chocolate. I don't want no nougat. Curtis Candy Company refashioned its candy cake into Babe Ruth and became the best-selling. All right, now we're gonna have to go to the Wikipedia page. And yeah, my internet is going slow. YouTube takes, when you're doing the live streams, YouTube takes all the internet. Although the name of the candy bar sounds like the name of the famous baseball player Babe Ruth, the Curtis Candy Company traditionally claimed that it was named after President Grover Cleveland's daughter, Ruth Cleveland. The candy maker, located on the same street as Wrigley Field, named the bar Baby Ruth in 1921. As Babe Ruth's fame was on the rise, 24 years after the Cleveland had left the White House, 17 years after his daughter Ruth had died. Wait a second. That is shady, and they definitely that was real life clickbait. Why would they name it after why would you name it after a dead person, as opposed to the superstar baseball player? That's real life clickbait. That's true. Yeah, but I know that was right. And Fernando Gonzalez, Max Muncy on fire, my friend. That is great to see. And Musgrove is pitching for for Colorado. Harrison Musgrove, 34 games, 4.5 ERA, 32 strikeouts, 22 walks, and a 1.2 WHIP. Don't know what a WHIP is. So if that's one for Peter Parker. What's a WHIP? I've seen that number on every pitcher, and I still have no idea what it is. Catcher is now Chris Iannetta. And Marquez looks very frustrated. He's pacing around in the dugout. 1-2. And now it's 2-2. And I don't want to jinx us, but I think we are major favorites to win this game. Colorado, their pitching looks all out of sorts. Crazy Mofo, what is your favorite candy bar, Devin? Well, I'm always, as long as I can been alive, I've always liked Snickers bars the best. I like them just regular. I like when you freeze them and then you put them in the freezer. That's great. And because you gotta kind of chew on it. And then they came out with the Snickers bar ice cream bar, and I even like that one too. So Snickers is definitely my favorite. And, you know, I just don't like any of the other ones. And Milky Ways were never good. Anytime I got Milky Ways in, like, Halloween candy, like, oh, who's going to eat those? And Grandal just grounded out to shortstop. So now that's 3 outs. We are going to the top of the 6th inning. And most of the time, people, this is when I start my stream. In the 6th inning. So now this is all extra credit. Where are we at? Pat M missed you guys. Get a work call, and next thing I know, I get 2 more runs. Let's go. It was great. It was Muncy hit the outside. The pitch came on the outside corner, and Muncy just drove that thing, and he knew it was a home run right off the bat. And the pitcher is now gone, and now we're going up against a guy named Musgrove, and he doesn't seem that impressive. Pat M. Oh, the whip. Walks plus hits per inning pitched. Walks, hits per inning pitched. It's the on. Oh, it's like the how many hits and walks. So how many times you put people on base per inning. So if you have a 1.5 whip, that means that on average you put on 1.5 people on base. So but you either put 1 guy on or you put 2 guys on. So 1.5. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That is actually a good number to know. But it was funny because I was like, why would they give us that number? It was the difference between the good pitchers and the bad pitchers. It wasn't that much. Like, you never saw somebody with like a 5 whip. I always just went with the ERA, but now that I think about it, I think whip might be a more important number. Oh, ERA is still an important number because you can put people on base and they don't score and it doesn't matter. Crazy mofo, just knock on wood, boom. I think we're looking pretty good here, people. I also like Snickers and Twix. Yeah, Twix is pretty good. Like every once in a while, like you get that Halloween candy. And maybe a couple Twixes a day, the day after Halloween. But it's not like a Snickers bar where you get those little fun ones and you eat like 60 of them. You know, Twix, that's like a 1 candy bar a week kind of a thing. Walker Buehler. Last 2 starts versus the Rockies. 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, 12 strikeouts. So Buehler has a great record against the Rockies. Today, 5 innings pitched, no hits, no earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. And Buehler, he's not doing a lot of the strikeouts, but they're doing their ground outs and their pop outs. They're very, very, very safe. Like, they're almost as good as strikeouts. But we have seen with Buehler, we have seen that he has been able to go 8 innings and really go deep into the game and like throw over 100. But he's not quite the same. And this is about the time where we really need him to step it up, go to another level. It's 0-1. And this is going to be pitch number 71. And just overall, right now, he's got an A+. He's got an A+. Here's the pitch. Way outside. Ball 1. And I think Buehler did lift some weights when he was down in AAA. He does look a little bit stronger. Here's the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt. And it's 2-1. That was 95 miles an hour. Do you guys ever watch Philip DeFranco videos? I always watch the Philip DeFranco videos just so I know what's going on. It's 2-1. Strike 2. That wasn't even close to the strike zone and got him swinging at it. That is Iannetta. Make sure we refresh that. Here's the pitch. Outside, 97 miles an hour. And it's 3-2. Grandal sets up outside. Over the plate, strike 3. 84 miles an hour. That was a slider. Buehler grabs the cup. And that's his third strikeout of the day. So let's just hope he can keep that going. Pat M, OPS is important also for hitters. On base plus slugging. Basically represents how often they are on base plus how much damage they do when they get hits. Anything over 1.0 is elite. Yeah, that's when you start like coming up with the stats. That like where like a 1 is good. Like in what world we live in which you can do 1 of anything and it's actually good. So that's when I know this number is a little bit like a lot of formulas going down to get it. Like with the whip, I knew that it wasn't a number that made sense to me, so it had to be one of those weird ones. But yeah, I'll look into that one. OPS. Oh, but I'm more of like a feels kind of guy. Okay, here we go. Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 on the day with a walk, batting .288, 29 home runs, 70 RBIs. And thank goodness nobody is on base. And I'm okay with him getting on base. I just like looking at his beard. I like Charlie Blackmon. And what would he be doing if he wasn't playing baseball? Like probably like out on like an oil drill out in like the Caribbean with like a big wrench. And just walk around, tighten up bolts all day. And what do you know? Blackmon gets on base. That was a line drive between, like right over the second baseman's head. And let's hope that me being okay with Blackmon getting a hit doesn't come bite us in the ass. But I see him working on an oil rig, walking around with a big wrench. Just tighten up bolts all day. And eating high calorie food all the other times. And who's up right now? Oh, is this Lemieux? If I remember correctly, this is Lemieux, number 9 for the Rockies. And that is strike 1, 96 miles an hour directly over the plate. And Chuck Nasty is at first, and I'm gonna call him Chuck Nasty because I do like that nickname. I do like him. I like everything about him. He's definitely the Pence of the Rockies for me. And I didn't know this, but it turns out Pence has been on the Giants for like 11 years. So I don't know if he's gonna be coming to the Dodgers anytime soon. And honestly, the more I looked into it, I don't think we want him. So I'm taking back my let's get Pence. I mean, unless we're going to pay him like Utley money or less, let's not get Pence. That's a ground ball, and they're going to throw him out at first. Great play from Kike Hernandez just to be able to get that one. It was right up the middle. Buehler couldn't grab it. Kike grabs it, gets to his feet instantly, and throws him out. And now we got 2 outs, and Blackmon is at second. Oh my goodness, and Manny Machado was blowing a bubble while he was running after that ball. It was super badass, but Kike Hernandez made the grab, and you should see how fast he got up to his feet. These people know what's on the line. And that's a ground ball to first. Muncy tags him out, and that is 3 outs. We are going to the bottom of the 6th inning. Due up is Cody Bellinger, Yasiel Puig, and Kike Hernandez. If that's not a more fun inning, I don't know what is. Cody Bellinger, he's 1 for 2 with the home run. Pat M, it's LeMahieu. Oh, LeMahieu. I call him Lemieux. LeMahieu. Just an FYI. Yeah, see, I don't really know stuff. I don't watch. I mean, I do watch Skip and Shannon every once in a while because I think Shannon Sharp is just funny. But, you know, I'm not impressed with Skip. Why does he even have a job? Why don't we just watch Shannon Sharp? Why do we need Skip? Fuck yeah, Buehler and the Dodgers, nice defense. Yeah, everybody is stepping up. Buehler is stepping it up immediately. And I think he's walked a couple guys, but he hasn't really, nothing's gone by yet. And he's got 3 strikeouts, and Buehler is taking care of oh no, what's his face got a hit. Blackmon got a hit. He's definitely taking care of business. Let's go Dodgers. Crazy mofo. Thanks for coming, everybody. I'm gonna go turn on the air conditioning. It's starting to get warm. Also time to drink a beer. This is just a fun game to watch, isn't it, people? Everything is going our way. Everything that we want to be happening is happening. It is just great. Prince Andrew, thanks for coming back. How awesome is this? How great is Bueller looking? Bellinger comes up clutch. Poor man's Turner comes up clutch. Prince Andrew, I'm happy you're back. And we got Bellinger right now. Oh, chair stream. I think it is somewhat telling at what I'm doing. That I get more views, I get more people watching when I'm not talking. It's a little bit clickbait. Here's the pitch. The only reason I knew that people would type it in is because I was typing it in, looking for Dodgers games last year. Couldn't find shit. Yeah, maybe I should just, the chair should be the star of the show. And Bellinger just popped it up immediately, but we're totally okay with him doing that because he did look cool while doing it. And he also, yeah, so he did one of the three things we want him to do. He looked cool, strike out, hit home runs. And see, with you guys, this is actually delayed kind of by a lot. Because I walked back to the chair a long time ago, dude. And I don't know why it's that delayed, because I'm taking a look at my OBS and it says 1 second delay. So I think YouTube might be going slow or something. That's definitely on YouTube's end. So I'm not, the talking I'm doing with you guys isn't quite as automatic as before, as I thought it was. So you guys aren't going to hear me say this for a long time. And now that's weirding me out. It's 0-1. Kike Hernandez is on deck. Come on, Yasiel Puig. Let's see the wild horse. And he just popped that thing up to right field. And he swung at, that was a decent pitch. That was a decent pitch. Nah, he's invisible. Well, I think if I just like stood off to the side and just put a chair here, we could have the chair Dodgers fan. Probably get more views. At least it'd be funny. They'd be like, you gotta see this guy on YouTube. It's not even a guy, it's a chair doing Dodgers commentary. You know, that would work for a second. Probably get some more views. Here's Kike Hernandez. And that was a wild pitch. Got away from the catcher. Nobody's on base though. Crazy mofo, what kind of beer are you drinking? This is actually some hardcore German beer the girlfriend got yesterday. It's called Erdinger. I don't know if you can see that, but it's certainly in German. The whole thing's in German. Oh no, except for the warning telling me that it can cause cancer. They're telling me in English that it can cause cancer. That's good. 1-1. It's called Erdinger. Erdinger Weiber. Here's a 1-1 pitch. That is hit very hard. Please be a home run. Please be a home run to the track. And that bounces off the wall. And Kike Hernandez is going to second. This is just a fun game, guys. It's a fun game to watch. Everybody's getting in on it. The only thing we're missing is a home run from Turner. Maybe a 3-run home run from Turner. You know, walk-offs. Well, not walk-off. Not a walk-off. But in the 9th inning. Oh, well, actually, no. In the 8th inning. 3-run home run. Peter Parker. Yo, I'm back. What's up, Peter? You're off school finally. 3:13. And that was, you know, school sucked. I'm really happy I don't have to do it. But getting off school was always pretty fun no matter what. You know, that's when all the action was going down. Like for the half an hour after school gets out, if you're doing something fun, you're finding out right then and there. At least you're out of school. You're listening to me on YouTube, so you're probably not the coolest guy in the world. Yo, and Nick, keep it up. Thank you so much, Nick. If this is your first time here, you know what? Give me 2 tries. And that is did Bueller just get a base hit? Bueller just got a base hit, and Kike just came home. Oh my goodness, this is now a perfect game. This is now a perfect game. And Buehler just got an RBI, just hit it right to right field. And Turner doesn't even need to get a home run anymore. 5-0. Buehler, you deserve it. We sent him down to the minor leagues, and he comes back and he owns it. And I cannot believe that Buehler's our best pitcher right now. But guess what, Kershaw, you're not the best anymore. It's Walker Buehler. I'm calling it now. And Kike Hernandez was so fast, ran it home. Man. And he's got a huge smile on his face. And that's just one of those. Kike Hernandez getting that double is so key because he can get home so easily. He is like, of all the people that have come home the most, Kike's got to be up there on the Dodgers. And Musgrave is getting blown up. Want to know. Here's the pitch from Peterson. And it's 2-0. Here's the pitch. And that is popped up. And Blackman gets underneath it and makes the catch. All right, well, we got it. Buehler, that's all we needed. That's all we needed. Let's see, where are we at? Yo, I'm back. Sub, keep it up. Thank you, Nick. I leave for 3 innings. I come back and 4-0. Let's go Dodgers. Well, now it's 5-0. That is, yeah, everything is going our way. It's a perfect game. It's a perfect game so far. Crazy Mofo, YouTube always have a delay when people stream games. Oh, that could definitely be it. Nah, that could be it. Peter Parker, same junior, double from Kike. That was badass. I heard you take a hit RN. Lakers and Dodgers for life. Everything can cause cancer. Oh, yeah, well, you know what? Everything can cause cancer or make you get fat. It's those two things. Peter Parker, Buehler with an RBI single. Yeah, I can't believe that. But I can believe it because everything is kind of going our way. But he didn't even look like a pitcher. And then his first time at bat too, he walked. Like, he wasn't going down without a fight. Like, he was definitely into the at bat. And I think that was just a big part of him being successful because he was just so into it as an athlete. No other explanation. Or he's just a good batter we don't even know yet. It's about to get fun, Devin. Pat M, Peter, if you want to come be an insurance consultant tomorrow, I can go to school for you. Peter, you're playing baseball. I think you'd be better off staying in school, dude. Stay in school. You're still in high school. Maybe you can do one day, like, you know, bring in your YouTube friend to work day. But stay in school. And the insurance industry is fine. But when the people with the best jobs, the actuaries in the industry, are losing their jobs to computers, the whole system is going to be anyway, it might not be the best idea to get into the insurance industry. But you can stay in high school and then just kind of try that baseball thing out. Peter Parker, sure. Oh yeah. Well, if you're already down, if you're down, you're down. Pat M, hoping you're in college. I can't pass as a 16-year-old anymore. Pat M, yeah, college would work. You guys are joking. Maybe I took that a little bit too seriously. Peter, that one's my bad. Peter, hoping you're in college. Junior B, Peter, instead of that, come be a male stripper, and I will go to school for you. Oh yeah, well that's exactly why you could take that a lot of places. And then you guys split the money on the stripping. I mean, honestly, you guys would look at each other at the first meeting, be like, you know what, who's ever the better looking guy that can dance, you kind of got the job. Now let's not kid ourselves here. I'm not. I mean, Peter Parker looks cool, but I don't know if he's male stripper status yet. He's an athlete, ladies. You know, it's not gonna work. They can tell. Yo, everybody, Philly 500. How's it going? It's a great game. Thanks for coming. It's a perfect game going for the Dodgers. Crazy Mofo, what's up, Philly 500? Ready for Monday Night Football? Are you doing? Yeah, it's gonna be somewhat. Who's playing? It's it's Broncos Chiefs, and that could be a blowout. I think the only bad thing that could happen is the Chiefs could just kick the crap out of them, and then it's not gonna be a fun game. Here we go, Nolan Arenado. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-2. Peter Parker, never mind. Crazy Mofo, what's up? Anybody can hit. Man, it's just starting to get fun. Enjoying the Dodgers whooping ass Philly 500. Awesome, Crazy Mofo. Glad you're winning. 1 hit through 6. Attaboy Bueller. Yeah, he's definitely the MVP of the game right now. And that is out number 1. That was deep to Yasiel Puig. And that was a pretty big swing from whoever that guy was. But Yasiel Puig makes the out. Philly 500. Loads of emojis. No, not yet. Jacob, we got a lot of rain and wind last night in Blythe. Well, at least your internet's still up. Looking good for you guys. It's been a perfect game, Philly 500, and I'm just having a great time. And I've been going 2 hours already. And you know what? Doing the full games, that's only the good YouTubers can do that. Here's the pitch. And it's 0-1. Jacob Lopez, I'm going Broncos. I want the Broncos to win too. Screw the Chiefs. Someone's got to kick Mahomes in the face. It's 0-1. And that one is also popped up to Yasiel Puig. And now it's 2 outs. And this is going pretty well for us. I love when the Dodgers win in LA. Dude, Peter Parker. Somehow, some way, according to Vegas, I looked. The Dodgers were underdogs. How in the world can a team be underdogs at home with Bueller on the mound? It was like how I should have bet on the Dodgers. This was like the one time where it was like, what? Here's the pitch. And that is ball 1. Where are we at? It's 1-0 to this guy. Mueller's pitching great. Swung on, and that's foul back. And 90 miles an hour. And maybe a tiny bit. They're starting to put the bat on Bueller a little bit more. But there's 2 outs already. But those were some very long hits. Looking for good for you guys. Where is Royal Lancaster, Mr. October? You know, I don't know what happened to #Rocktober. Haven't seen too many any Rockies. I haven't seen too many hashtags in the chat. But yeah, Lancaster, he's probably at work, so we shouldn't we shouldn't make fun of him, because I mean, if you're working a job where you can't even listen to something in your ear, that sucks. And I think he's an airman, which I think if you're like flying airplanes, maybe you can't be listening to YouTube. Where are the Rockies fans? You know, they're not here, Peter Parker. Scroll up. Where are we at? Alex Bean, that is amazing. Thank you for coming. I wish I could watch baseball over here in England. Yeah, you should be focusing on school. You know what? If you're living in England, the fun of baseball is kind of like talking about it with your friends and being one of the guys. But you know what? It's something that you can't avoid in England if you're just by yourself. Probably a pretty lonely thing. Um, you know what? Oh, and you got YouTube at least. Alex Bean, and you know what? You gotta stay awake. It's what time is it? That is amazing. Give me a hug. YouTube hug. Robert Vasquez, moving on. Uh-oh, somebody got on base. And we're going to commercial break. Robert Vasquez can't get any better. We're just having our way with them. Yes, fingers crossed. Knock on wood. Drink German beer. That's what I've been doing the whole time, and it's been working. They are hiding behind a rock. You know, but I do want Lancaster to come back. He was a good sport about it. Lancaster, if you're out there, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. And we're not going to hold it against you. For over a year. Where are we going? They are hiding under a rock. Dodgers are 49-0 when they're up 5-0. Okay. That is a number. I don't know where you're pulling these things out of your ass, dude. That could very well be the case, but that seems a little, you know what, that seems too good to be true. Damn, I should have bet LOL, yeah. Dreamer 21er, uh-oh. Dreamer 21er, Dreamer 21er. Is that like a blackjack thing? You're dreaming for 21s? Because if you could dream 21s, you'd be rich. Dreamer 21, you should start a YouTube blackjack channel. Sup, bro? Thanks for doing this live. I'm at work. Oh, okay. You know, stick with being at work. That's a good idea. Thanks for understanding what I'm doing. And usually I've already been going 2 hours, so I'm gonna start getting a little loopy, and it's been fun. So you know what? No guarantees. I mean, I'll do the whole game. No guarantees on quality. Oh man, I'm way behind now. I gotta go faster. Damn, great game, Bueller. The best possible. I would have let Bueller finish the 7th. Oh, did they take him out? Oh my goodness, they took out Bueller? And this is what happens when I'm talking to you guys. Who are they gonna bring in? Oh, Baez. They're bringing in Baez, and now talk about gambling. When we go to the bullpen, we are rolling the dice every single time. And this is the first not good thing to happen in the whole entire game. Bueller's out. That sucks, but he had a great game. It's A-. Final grade A-. And here's the first pitch. 87 miles an hour, but it looked like it had some movement. I would have let Bueller finish the 7th inning. Yeah, you gotta, you know, just as a man, you gotta let them finish their inning. He's gonna sleep. He's not gonna like the taste of that one, even if the Dodgers win the game. 1-0. And it's 2-0, 97 miles an hour. And I gotta let's knock on wood one more time. Maybe we got a little excited there. We're rolling the dice. Every single one of these pitches, at some point, let's just say they put a lot of home runs in those dice. Walker Bueller, 6 2/3 innings, 1 hit, and then a lot of zeros. So Bueller did good. Bullpen time. Let's go Dodgers. Alex Wood can pitch. Yeah, we're gonna bring him in later. What inning is it? It is top of the 7th inning. Philly 500. I gotta do more of the score and the inning. I've never even say that. I should. You know what? That's a real YouTuber right there. And it's 3-0. Top of the 7th inning. 2 outs. Baez is in the game. Oh no, that was called a strike. So it's 2-1, and the Lakers and the Dodgers are +1 on luck factor with the umpires. It's 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled away, so it's 2-2. And that was 97 miles an hour. And we're at the top of the 7th, 2 outs. Somehow it became the 7th inning very quickly. This has been an overall very quick game. And let's just get out of this inning. That would feel so great. Where are we at? Bullpen time. Let's go Dodgers. What inning is it? 7th. Top of the or bottom of the 7th. Top of the 7th. Brewers. Man, I'm so anyway. All 3. So now it's 3-2. Let's see. Where are we at? Sometimes I just lose, you guys. Assuming the score holds, the Rockies still have a chance to beat Chicago. It would be foolish to count them out already. What are you talking about? Let's run this back. If we gotta pay, I would love to play this team in the playoffs. Absolutely love to play this team. It's even better if they can come back. Yeah, bring them back. Love to see these guys again. I don't know why they're looking weak. Other than Chuck Nasty, what do they got going? A bunch of second-tier batters, and I'm not trying to be mean. Here's the 3-2 pitch. You know, it's pretty good. It's pretty easy to win when you're playing the Padres. 3-2. But you know, it's always the good teams at the very ending. I'm going Rockies. Just kidding. Dodgers all the way. Standing ovation for Bueller. Come on, Baez. All right, you know, I'll give him a standing ovation when the inning is over. Come on, Baez, get out of this one. Baez is going to get rocked right now. Prince Andrew Baez, he just loves getting rocked, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen right now. Ball 4. Peter Parker, Bueller, Roy for NL pitcher. Rookie of the year. You know, he didn't play loads of games. I think in the ending, he was like not on the team for a long time. I don't know. I don't know if you can get NL pitcher of the year for being in AAA for a third of it. Thanks, crazy mofo. Thanks, bro. Damn. Everyone has been throwing 99 today. Yeah, they're all jacked up, but it's all on adrenaline. And Junior B, this might be the one time you might be wrong. I think it's adrenaline. Or it could be hashtag steroids. Crazy mofo. Let's go Baez. Probably Junior. These guys are all skinny. Like, gone are the days of obviously jacked up baseball players. Like, Bueller weighs like 155. These guys are not on steroids. You can just tell by looking at them. You know what? They're a bunch of skinny guys. Probably Junior B. Smiley face emoji. They're certainly on supplements, and they're taking stuff that science produces. But I'm sure it's within the rules, and it's not just the stuff that like Jose Canseco used to take. It's they turned it into many things they could take. All right, where are we at? Probably Junior B. A lot of people are happy for October, but they don't realize Dodge-tober is way better. Hashtag Dodgers. Yeah, and at least the first time I saw that hashtag was in the actual month that you were referring to. They were saying Rocktober, and it was still September. It's like, yeah. All right, guys. We'll see what happens. Who's this guy batting? Why aren't they putting up these guys' names? I think it's better to watch it on the away feed just so I can see who the other people are. And that is popped up. And Machado makes the catch, and we are going to the bottom of the 7th inning. Let's try to make this like 7-5 or 7-0. We've been consistently scoring and getting hits in every inning. Let's just keep it going. I mean, the final score should be 9-0. Let's make a statement. And if anything, we just let's go 3 outs. Time to stretch, everyone. Fuck yeah, Dodgers coming at bat. Need more runs at the bottom of the 7th inning. Crazy mofo. Dodgers just rocking Rocktober. LOL. But honestly, I saw the hashtag Rocktober, and I saw it numerous times in one stream, and I didn't know what to say. You know what? I like people being enthusiastic. I will say that the Rocktober thing, like the first time I read it, like I'm not like reading anything twice. I'm just reading the comment. So I said Rocktober, and I kind of liked the way it sounded before I even knew what it actually was. I'm like, oh, hashtag Rocktober. And I was like, what is that? Oh, nope. That's I like the sound of it. I did not see their names. I know a lot of players. Where was this at? I don't know. Explain what you're talking about, Peter Parker. We're on commercial break. Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to run out of things to talk about. We're on commercial break. Just a great game. And is Baez going to come back? I don't know. Wood would be a great choice. Whoever said Wood. Let's not do Maeda. But I think we just got to bring in Jansen and win the game. Let's see what's going on. Oh, nice. Where are we at? You guys are saying stuff. Who's this guy pitching? Scott Oberg. 55 games, 2.45 ERA. He's got a .97 whip. So that's walks and hits per innings pitched. So that means that there's gonna be a guy on base a little bit, tiny bit less than one time per inning against this pitcher. That's the whip. So you know what? According to his whip, we can expect one guy on base, just about. I've got the whip. That one makes sense. But I think the ERA is better because that's what screws you in the end. If anything, they're just confusing people, throwing up all these stats. Here's Justin Turner. And that one's fouled back. And it's 0-1. See, right now, you guys are watching me on my phone. That was a long time ago. YouTube is definitely slowing me down. They're throttling me. They're slowing me down. It's called throttle back. Oh, that's a base hit. The pitch was lowered away. Turner swings and just hits a base hit right between first and second. And just like that, Jesus gets on base. Looking very cool. His beard does not, though it is the best red beard around, it doesn't compete with badassness to Blackman. The only person with a better beard than Turner, with a more manly beard, is Blackman. So that's kind of a problem. But other than that, Turner is the greatest. It does have a pretty good shape, but Blackman's is better. And now they're in the booth. ESPN, and we got two skinny white guys and a fat white guy. And they were looking very boring. And Desmond is playing first. Where are we at? And that's a base hit too. All right, I'm gonna just get back to the baseball. And Jesus slides into third, and the Dodgers have runners on first and third with no outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And this is another best situation possible on our hands, though Turner is very slow to stand up. But he is on his feet. And Dodgers got runners on first and third with no outs. Oh, was that Muncy? Somehow Muncie's at first. I don't know. Was that Muncy batting just now? Oh, I was talking to you guys. Yeah, I got to get back to the baseball. I missed a complete batter. Here's the pitch. Inside. And it's 1-0. Turner's got shit all over him. Looks cool. And he never takes that big of a lead when he's running. He doesn't stomp around like the wild horse does. Like the wild horse stomping around really messes with the pitcher, and Turner doesn't do that. And it's 1-1. Time to stretch, crazy mofo. Fuck yeah, Dodgers coming to bat, need more runs. Dodgers just rocking the Rocktober. Screw Rocktober. Peter Parker, I don't need to see their names. I know a lot of players on the other team. That's why when you after you're a professional baseball player, you're gonna be my color guy. You're gonna be the old athlete that's been around the block a few times, that's sitting right here. So that's gonna be a plus. But that's after you make a bunch of money playing baseball and I get a piece of that. Is I'm gonna be your manager. But yeah, that's gonna be a plus in the future, Peter Parker. Who do you see making the World Series? Junior Park. Oh, are they gonna turn 2? They're not gonna turn 2. They are gonna turn 2. And Turner did not come home, so Turner is stranded at third with 2 outs. Let's take a look at slow motion. Machado hit it right at the pitcher. He put the bat on the ball and it just went right to the pitcher, and the pitcher just grabbed it. So maybe that was a little bit unlucky. And the pitcher, great throw back to second actually. And usually these pitchers get very, very spazzy doing the fielding. But who is this guy? Oberg stayed cool. And now he's got 2 outs, and he's got to be very happy about that. And now Iannetta is coming out to the mound to talk about it. Where was I at? Dodgers, and I want to see Dodgers versus Yankees. That's what I want to see. But I definitely see the Dodgers winning and making it to the World Series again. We definitely can hit enough to do that. I would like to see the Yankees just for fun. And you know what? Screw the Red Sox. And just if they were gonna lose, that's just good for us because they're so good. Like the Red Sox losing to the Yankees would be like the best thing ever for us, because then all we gotta do is beat the Yankees. So yeah, I'm down for Dodgers Yankees. What kind of beer? It's a German beer called Erdinger. I put it up. I can't actually. It's actually a real German beer in which the only thing written in English is the warning label. And you know what? We can't be drinking and driving no matter what country. And that was the warning they put on there, along with the cancer. Let's talk World Series. It's going to be the Yankees and the Dodgers, and it's going to be the best thing ever. You know what? You guys were a little bit ahead of me. You guys were a little bit ahead of me on that one. You guys talked about this already. Why not the Yankees? If the Yankees beat the Red Sox, then we don't have to beat the Red Sox. That seems like a plus. Everyone's saying, oh yeah, staying with crazy mofo. Everyone's like, oh, I want a rematch with the Astros in the World Series. It's like, you know what? That was fun. We got there. We made it to Game 7. Let's just, how about start a new team? I'm not as sold on the run back, because then it's going to be 1-on-1 as well, and then we're going to have to beat them again. I'm not as sold on the run back with the Astros as everybody else. And once again, we saw a team do so good last year. We know they can do it. How about we just go up? Anyway, I'm a little bit scared of the Astros. And just because it happened last year, I'm not scared. Like in a realistic way, I'm scared of the Astros. They've proven they can beat us. Let's go against somebody else. We got this. And do they still have Verlander? When Verlander is gone, then let's go back and we'll see. We'll take care of the Astros. But we got Bueller now. We got this done, but we got a half a Kershaw. So 1 Bueller plus half a Kershaw. Let's not play them again, is what I'm saying. Let's go against the Yankees. Turner got his base hit. Oh yeah, he definitely. Still, him getting a home run would make this a perfect game. So far. Here's Jake McGee. And anybody even that has the last name McGee, I'm gonna like. This is without question my second favorite Rockies batter or Rockies player. You know, Skip McGee. You can put any first name with McGee and it works. Here's the pitch to McGee. Oh no, he's pitching. he's a pitcher, even better. It's Yasmani Grandal batting. 241 numbers. He was doing very good for a little while, but he's kind of fallen off a little bit. But if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't even be here right now, because he was the man when Turner was gone. And he logged a lot of days into catcher, and Turner wasn't helping him out that much. Grandal he's the man this year, and he better be playing in every game. Here's the pitch. And it's 3-0. And now we got a shot from right field, and we're looking over Dahl's shoulder, and Dahl hasn't done shit today. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And it's strike one directly over the plate. Grandal has not earned the right to swing at those. And now they're showing Yasiel Puig, and last year, he had the right to swing at the 3-0 pitches, and he would take him deep. This year, they're not giving him the green light. And Grandal does not have the green light. Probably only Turner can swing at those. And second one is now fouled back. And it is 3-2. And McGee has got a 6.6 ERA. And we did what we needed to do if we are going up against McGee in the bottom of the 7th inning. Look at this guy. He's exactly what you'd expect. And he kind of looks goofy. He's a lefty, but the way he leans over, getting the sign, it's like, give me a break. You're Skip McGee on the Rockies. Nobody cares. Oh my goodness, that was a beautiful swing from Grandal, but he fouled it back. And for a second, I thought he had a home run. That one was on me. I'm not listening to a sound, and I would have, I thought that was a home run. I think Grandal is really close to hitting a home run. He just barely missed that one. It's 3-2. And he doesn't even step out of the box. He's just staying in there. McGee is doing his super lame bend over thing. And come on, dude. Who are you kidding? Here's the pitch. Strike 3. And Grandal throws his bat. And Grandal is very frustrated. Dodgers don't get any runs that inning, but we were in control. Due up is Chris Iannetta, Chuck Nasty, and then somebody else. On commercial break. Where are we at? I'm gonna run through these real quick, guys. I'm gonna run through them real quick. Last time was rematch Crazy Mofo. Let's avoid them. Dreamer 21. We got this, Dodgers. Dodgers, LOL. Dreamer 21. That's a new guy. Glad you're here. Crazy Mofo. Turner got a base hit. Still not a perfect game, but he did get a base hit. He's got to get a home run. Peter Parker. Friday, I want that redemption from the Astros. Oh, Peter Parker, you're an Astros kind of guy? You want the redemption? I think the best redemption is a life well lived. And beating the Yankees is I would put them on the same category. And you know what? We can worry about the Astros another time. Let's just wipe them down. The East Coast teams, let's just knock them down one at a time. Yankees, Yankees is fine. Junior B, honestly, if the Dodgers and Astros happen again, I'm scared for Dodgers. Astros is just one hell of a team. No matter how much I despise them, I have to give them respect for their players. Junior B, that's a more succinct way of saying what I was saying, which is they were good, dude. And that was the best team the Dodgers have ever put on the field in my lifetime, without question. And the Astros won. And it was messy. It was they did it. And it wasn't I don't know. I don't know what you word. It was obscene how good they were doing. It wasn't pretty. And I just don't want to see that again. But, if the Yankees can do, I'd rather the Yankees. But, if we win against the Astros, I don't know. I just think it's good for the league also to see some new teams. And screw Altuve. Good for him. He's a little guy shortstop. Oh, we gotta love little guys in sports. We gotta love little guys in sports. You know what? I don't love little guys in sports. Get out of here. And the fact that he was hitting so good, we gotta see him again. Enough of him. Where are we at? You know what? I got to do better with these. I didn't run through any of those. I think I read through. I'm not going fast enough with the comments. Oh, Pat M. Where are we at? Junior B, Philly 500 base it. I think that was a long time ago. You guys are way behind. I'm sorry. Pat M, crazy mofo. I do not want to have to play 4 games in the joke of a ballpark in Houston. Yeah, you know what? Yankee Stadium would be cool. Peter Parker, Muncie with the base hit. Yeah, boy, rally time. More runs coming. I know you. I know what you're saying, Pat M. I just want a rematch vengeance. And while I'm reading comments, Turner gets an out. Didn't even have to look. He's like Jesus. He's walking on water all the time. They got a helicopter at the game that awfully close to the stadium. You don't see that very often. And Dave Roberts is coming out to the mound. And, oh, are they taking Baez off? And Turner gives Baez a handshake. And here comes Alexander. And let's just roll the dice on another one of these guys. Alexander plays his hand pretty close to the vest. But you know what? Charlie Blackmon, his mouth is salivating right now, knowing Alexander is coming in. And the only thing Charlie Blackmon is going to be thinking is, too bad there's nobody on base. Where are we at? Yeah, I get it, but honestly, if we win it all, no one will care who it was against as long as we pop champagne. Pat M, everyone has such a short memory. And I can't remember what happened 3 years ago. What happened to my brain? It's the win that matters in the end, and only in the drama, in the moment, does the team matter that much. In the timeline of history, the hypeness of a game gets lost in that time. But it could be pretty sweet in the hype moment. But yeah, you're right. I will take the win. But I'm watching this for entertainment, and I want drama. I want lore. I want show me something awesome. Crazy mofo, true that. Peter Parker, Chiefs Broncos after the game. I want the Broncos to win. Screw the Chiefs. Nice play by Oberg. I don't know which one that one was. Psych, screw that. Screw the Red Sox. Screw all except the Dodgers. How about the Dodgers versus Indians in the World Series? Fuck it, why not? Yeah, you know what? The Indians don't deserve it yet. They don't deserve it yet. I can't even name one person on the Indians. But as long as it's the Dodgers in the World Series, it's very fun to talk about. And you know what? I will say that we're getting pretty confident here. A week and a half ago, the mood was not the same. For really messing up the end of the season, I think the Dodgers are going to pull this one out of their butts. Which doesn't surprise me. We got Yasiel Puig. This feels like a playoff game. Yeah, it's the best playoff game to watch ever. On a Monday. Dreamer 21, let's go Dodgers. No, I want to beat the Astros at their best with Verlander, Ernie Hernandez. Screw Verlander. Uh-oh, now I'm losing you guys. Damn it, Grandal, it's all right. Be right back, guys. Keep the good vibes going for the Dodgers. Pat M, he's a new guy out of work. Luis Mercado, can you show the game? Can't show the game. Killer Man Super Dude. Sup, Killer Man Super Dude. We got Charlie Blackmon up right now. And Charlie Blackmon and Killer Man Super Dude are the names are cool. They kind of roll off your tongue. And I haven't seen a name with that many letters that rolls off your tongue like Killer Man Super Dude in my whole life. A baby could say that. Own one. Devin McGee. You know what? Maybe that should just be my nickname. I should just be like Reporter McGee. Astros or Yankees, either or don't matter. They're going down in 4. I like that attitude. Rockies, Cubs, wild card. I cannot believe that the Cubs are in the wild card. It is amazing how much changes in 1 week at the end of the baseball season, and I don't think that I appreciated that in life. I never quite realized how much can go down in the final 2 weeks of a baseball season, because the Dodgers, we usually just win. Let's be honest. With this one, we're going to pull out of our butts. 2-1. And that one is foul back, and the helmet comes off of Chuck Nasty. Yankees don't matter. They're going down at 4. Yankees and Dodgers would have history that dates back with Jackie Robinson, so it'll be good to see history repeat itself with that great rivalry. Junior B, I would agree, but also anything that's so. I love the Lakers and the Dodgers franchise. And like they're just winning. You know, the Dodgers haven't won it forever, but the Lakers win. I like them for the franchises. But anything over 10 years ago, I forget. I don't put much credit in that. I want hype now. In sports, I'm very, what have you done for me lately? And Kurt Gibson, although we love that video feed, certainly wouldn't take a bullet for him. 3-2. It was over 10 years ago. Here's the pitch. And of course, Charlie Blackmon gets a base hit. And that's 2 times in a row. He just got a base hit, no problem. And really the only person on the Rockies that has done anything. Charlie Blackmon. Crazy mofo, let's go Alexander. Here comes Dave Roberts. And I think we're going to put in Alexander for 1 inning. And I think Alexander is coming out. And here comes Maeda. And let's roll the dice again. Every single time it feels like we're rolling the dice. But we do have a 5-run lead. And Maeda's thinking, why the fuck are they calling on me? But you know what? I'm just going to do what I'm going to do. And we're on commercial break. Let's go Alexander. He's gone. Peter Parker, who plays Major League Baseball, to show 18. You know what? Baseball games seem boring. Like, anytime I've seen one, it's like, it's so boring. Like, even golf games are better. Jacob Carrillo, what's up, Go Dodgers? What's up, Jacob? I don't know if you've been here before. What is this photo of? It's like something hanging off of. Is that somebody popping bottles? I can't really tell what these photos are, but it looks like a little guy. It looks like a cartoon character with a champagne bottle. He's doing something down there. Let's go Maeda. Yeah, fingers crossed. Knock on wood. Peter Parker, let's go Maeda. Jacob Carrillo, Rockies garbage. And you know what? Why were we so scared for those couple weeks? The Rockies won 10 games in a row. Oh, they're playing the Padres. Look what happens when they play a real team. I don't know why we psyched ourselves up a little bit there, but I think the Dodgers knew the whole time, like, we were going to make the playoffs. And everybody on the internet, everybody wanted Dave Roberts' head for like a little while. Oh, Dave Roberts doesn't know what he's doing. He obviously knows what he's doing. We just had to stay. I don't know. We got worried for no reason. The Rockies aren't very good. Nobody on their team is batting over 250 except for Chuck Nasty. Miguel Padilla. What's up, guys? Go Dodgers. What's up, Miguel? If this is your first time here, I'm just giving you a play-by-play of the game. So if you're at work or driving or don't like Joe Buck or whoever it is, you can listen to me. Thanks for stopping by. Have you been here before? My bad. It's hard to tell without the photo. Jacob Carrillo, what's up? Miguel Padilla, go Dodgers. Yeah, my guess is if we were all in a bar, we would probably get along pretty quickly. Usually Dodgers fans, you know what you're getting. Way more. If I had to pick between a Dodgers fan or having to meet a Dodgers fan or a Lakers fan at a bar, I would much rather pick the Dodgers fan, even though I'm a bigger fan of the Lakers in basketball. You know what? Dodgers fans got a little bit of respect in their soul. Compared to Laker fans. 0-1. Dodgers always going to make the playoffs. Peter Parker. Yeah, haven't we won the NL West like 8 times in a row? Isn't that kind of like being LeBron going to the finals 8 times in a row? Like, what is that number? We won and that's a foul ball. I know it's not as cool as LeBron going to the finals 8 years in a row or whatever it is, but it's definitely number 2 to that. I think we've won the NL West like 6, 7, 8, or 9 times in a row. And no wonder the Rockies have never done it, because you got to beat the Dodgers. And guess what? It didn't happen last year. Not happening this year. Good luck next year. It's 0-2. And that one's foul back. It's still going to be 0-2, and I can't tell if Maeda's doing very good. It's 0-2. But this guy's looking pretty excited to swing, that's for sure. Oh, is this LeMahieu? I think this is LeMahieu. And he's looking excited to swing. Lakers and Dodgers for life, I think is a Pokemon. Heck yeah, bro. Oh, that's a Pokemon? Oh. Oh, it looks kind of like somebody popped. Yeah, that's a Pokemon. That's cool. Heck yeah, bro. 7 in a row. Yeah, we just need. That's how many outs we need. That'd be nice. Oh no, we need 1, 2. No, we need 5 more outs. Let's go, Maeda. Gets the sign. And the umpire calls time. Umpire calls time. He's pointing at Grandal, and the shade of the stadium is now over the catcher, but the sun is in Maeda's eyes. It's kind of that weird point in the day, and they should just never have a game when that shadow is on the field. How is it that hard to avoid? It sucks. Kind of like when you see your own shadow when you're playing golf. It's distracting. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. That is swung on, and a chopper to Turner. Turner throws him out at first. Turner throws him out, and Jesus is still walking on water. And Muncy is doing his job. And there's been a lot of close plays at first base today, and I think it's because it's more playing like a playoff game where it really matters that much. Everybody's running. And let's take a look at slow motion. Turner barely got him. And you know what? I think they're going to challenge that one because he looked pretty safe to me. Nope, he's out. How dare I question these umpires, because these umpires are usually right the first time. It's actually how amazing the baseball umpires are at getting these ones right. And they just always get it right. These are the umpires in the NFL umpires are way better just because what they're doing, there's so much more moving, there's so much going on, and they need instant replay. But these baseball umpires, they're the real deal. Like, you know what, these guys should have been like judges and lawyers and shit. We got them rough in baseball. Like, they know what they're doing. And here's a challenge. And they're done already. They're done already. And that's going to be he's out at first base. How dare you use the phone against Justin Turner? That's Jesus right there. Where are we at? Heck yeah, bro. Peter Parker 7 in a row. Crazy Mofo. Good throw, Turner. He's out. Oh, dude, Crazy Mofo, you saw that? That was badass. And he's been a little bit shaky over there at third towards the end of the season, but that's why we got him. Here's the pitch. Strike one. Jacob Carrillo. Venice, you remember me from the Giants and Dodgers live stream game? Jacob Carrillo. I don't remember the picture, but I do remember doing Dodgers Giants. Oh, was it? Oh, I was thinking Giants. For some reason when I saw it, no, I don't remember that one. How long ago was that? Was that like, I don't know. For some reason, I thought you meant like the Giants, like New York. I think there's another Jacob Carrillo that likes, of all things, the Mets. Do you remember me from the Giants Dodgers game? You know what? Not really. But if it's a different photo, that doesn't help. Philly 500. I'm listening while I drive. Philly 500. Thanks for sticking around. So you posted a video today. I haven't watched it yet, and I don't even want to talk about yesterday. Like, that is very, very sad. And I thought the Eagles were scrappier than that. I like that team because they're a scrappy team, and they've been scrappy the whole time, and they're scrappy. But yesterday was careless. It wasn't scrappy, and that's not the Eagles that I like. I'm sorry, Philly 500, but that is not the Eagles that I like. It's 2-2. And the shade is now like in the center of the thing, and half the stadium is in shade. And why do they do this? I mean, you can move this. I guess it's the sun. Oh, they would have to start the game like now, or like an hour from now. Okay, maybe you can't move a game because of the sun, but it's very annoying. And this, who's batting? I don't even know. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Nope, it was fouled. Not strike 3. And Blackman is going back to second. And it's still going to be 2-2. Damn it, I got a little excited there, guys. That was a foul. And I thought when the catcher catches a foul, it's an out. How come when they just barely tip him, like if that would have been anywhere else and they cut, it's an out. Why wasn't that an out? I don't understand that. That should have been strike 3. And Grandal's given the sign. He's given a 3 and then a 1 over to the outside corner. So 1 on the out. Now I don't know what's going on. They got a double screen thing going. And Grandal looks at the batter while he's giving the signs. That's pretty creepy, but I like it. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Maeda comes in, top of the 8th, and Jansen's going to be coming in, and we can do a little bit of a Dominican dance before he comes in. This is great. Absolutely the perfect game. Thank goodness. I was like 109. I'm like, I'm going to do this thing. And Buehler, A- job. A- job, Buehler. He's definitely the best pitcher on the team. He got an RBI. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This just makes the rest of the day so much better. But it's not over yet. Let's see. Let's go, Maeda. Rockies garbage. Dodgers always going to make the playoffs. Oh, I think they're Pokemon Venice. Don't remember you, Jacob Korea. My bad. Philly 500. Crazy Mofo. Chiefs or Broncos, Philly. I hope the Broncos win, but I think the Chiefs. I just want a good game. But the only thing I'm scared about is the Chiefs maybe blowing them out and it not being a good game. Ernie Hernandez, you're doing an amazing job. In my car now, Ernie Hernandez. Thank you so much. Oh, and I gotta subscribe. That's exactly why I'm doing it. And it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to know if I'm doing a good job because I'm just talking, and then I'll be like, "What the fuck did I just talk about? I don't even know what I'm doing." So it's always good to hear that it works because it's hard for me to remember early. Anyway, it's a different experience than you would think watching the games. And you never know what's going on. You're almost perpetually confused between the game and the comments. Jacob Carrillo, I subbed and clicked the notification bell. Jacob Carrillo, thanks. 2 times he came back. I'll remember that one. It looks like a guy's kind of bent over and it kind of looks like he's jerking off, but it could be just popping bottles. I'll check that one out later. You guys say it's a Pokemon. To me, it looks like a guy that's like going like this, like with the bottle, kind of like that. Thanks for, notification bell. Thank you. And this only really works live. So you got to hit that bell. Otherwise, people click on it and they're like, oh, it doesn't work unless you're live. And because I don't get too many likes, I don't get the best pop-up. Like if somebody subs to me, I don't come up every single time. Got to get more likes. But notification will work the best for you. Jacob Priya, thanks for the live. No problem. I wish we had Seager. I know that's really one of the bad parts. Here's Bellinger. Swinging at the first pitch. And to put it this way, the Dodgers are dancing with who they brought. They have been undisciplined at batting all season, and they just don't care. They just don't care. They keep on swinging at first pitches. Max Muncy swings it a lot. Bellinger swings at everything. And Jock Peterson, everybody swings it a lot. And they are doing the exact same thing they've done this whole season. And here's Cody Bellinger swinging as hard as he can. Own one. Strike 1. Oh, strike 2. That's going to be strike. It's 0-2. And McGee definitely hit those corners. And actually, of all the people that I've seen pitch for the Rockies, this guy McGee has actually been pretty decent. And that is outside, so it's 1-2. And Bellinger is definitely never going to swing at that. I wish we had Seager. I know, me too. He just left. I don't like that at all. But we got Manny Machado, and he bats really well, I guess. We haven't seen it yet, but I guess he bats really well. He's fast. He gets every single play at shortstop. It's insane. He gets the most defensive highlights on the team. So that's good. I'm back. Wow, LA should win. It was the best game ever. Fox 87. There's a YouTuber. Peter Parker. Dodgers have the best fans. Not a YouTuber, but a baseball player. Philly 500. Crazy Mofo. I say Chiefs. That's a real YouTuber. Fox 87. Now what happens to both teams after today? We're going to play the Braves. Fingers crossed. And the Rockies play the Cubs. Oh, no, not the Cubs. Yeah, the Rockies play the Cubs, which is insane, Fox 87, because for the last month or so, the Dodgers were struggling, and the Cubs were the ones that were looking good. And now in the last week, it seems like everything's changed. The Brewers came out of nowhere, and somebody in the streamer even knew that was happening. But it's the Brewers, the Cubs are in the wild card. And that's a base hit to first, and there's one out here in the bottom of the 8th. I don't know if I explained that one well. Yo, Philly 500. I also got the Chiefs. I agree with you. Rockies play Cubs in wild card, and you guys can handle that. Chiefs win. Philly 500. What up? Crazy Mofo. Thanks, Peter. Where are we at? Who would want? Man, where the hell are we? Oh, here we go. Chiefs win. Okay, stop laughing at that meme you did of Sean when he got hit by the bottle cap. LOL. Something to do with Sports Fury. Anything that has to do with Sean is usually pretty funny. No problem. Who would the Dodgers play in the division? Who would the Dodgers play in the division series? Atlanta. Oh, you know what? They're going to play. Kemp wasn't even playing this. Oh, who are they going to pitch? It's going to be Kershaw first. Here's Yasiel Puig. Base hit, and they're going to throw him out at first. And Yasiel Puig, maybe a little frustrated with his performance today, but still an overall perfect game. If I wasn't so behind, I would probably answer that one better. Let's go Dodgers. Lakers, Jacob Carrillo, come again. I guarantee you Devin will remember you. No guarantees on that one. Yeah, but at this point, yeah. Yeah, I think Atlanta, or we wait for the winner of the wild card game. You guys can talk about that. Peter or Brewers, Fox 87. It's on Sports Fury. Devin, it's on Sports Fury Twitter, Devin. Crazy Mofo? I don't know. Probably. Those guys are tweeting all over the place. You know what? They do more tweeting than videos. Dodgers and Lakers for life. Every single time I look down at my phone, there's always a notification for Sports Fury tweeting. You know, I click on like a third of them. And I always see like the first couple words. So you go check out Sports Fury. They're trying. They're trying their best. Devin always makes me laugh. Lakers Dodgers for life. That's cool. Peter Parker, it's either Browns. All right, you guys, I don't know. Beat the Braves. We can handle the Braves. Fox 87. My science teacher is a Braves fan. You know what? Being a science teacher is kind of like the laziest teacher you can be in all of school. I mean, I respect science. I love science more than anything, but being a science teacher is pretty sweet because you just teach them the easy stuff. Teach them the easy stuff. They're not going to have to know. You don't even know the hard stuff. There's not too much science going on. No one's really keeping score. They don't have to take math standardized tests. No, they're not taking. Science teachers are the lazy ones. What a surprise he likes the Braves. If I had to teach a class I would go history. We can handle the Braves all day. All day. Crazy Mofo. That was funny. Crazy Mofo. Hell yeah. Had me rolling. Philly 500. Dodgers for life. And Lakers for life. Crazy Mofo. He timed that perfect. I missed the funny joke. Devin, what's your Twitter name? It's VB Sports Network. It's a little dog. but I never go on there anymore. And I don't tweet. It's too much. I don't know. I figured at some point I just got to only do YouTube, but I'm going to do some Twitter here soon. I got loads of followers, but most of them are gone now. But anyway, I got a Twitter account, and it's actually got loads of followers for what I've done. So if you can teach me how to do Twitter, that would help. Peter Parker, Dodgers clubhouse is about to get crazy. Flame emoji, flame emoji. And this is just a beautiful game. It's just the whole experience from inning 1 all the way to the bottom of the 8th. And check out, it says NL tiebreaker. Here's the pitch. And they're going to throw him out. That is 3 outs. All right, people. Here we go. Last commercial break. Jacob Carrillo, Braves suck. We got this, my dudes. I wasn't even scared of the Braves even beforehand. Like, the Cubs, I wasn't even scared of the Braves. And if in order for us to get to the playoffs, if we could play the Braves and then the Rockies, that would be the best thing ever. That would be the easiest trip to the World Series. And you know what? Am I scared of the Brewers? I don't even know one guy on their team. I'm not scared of the Brewers. We had one guy up in the chat, he loves the Brewers. He's saying forever that they're the best NL team. We're like, oh yeah, well look at the Cubs. I never even paid any attention. And then the last day, there's a guy that came here before, and that guy, I will say, was on board with the Brewers. And he claims that the Brewers are the best team in the NL. And at this point, I can't say no to that because he was right about a lot. But I think this should be pretty easy. Like, who do we play? We play the Braves and then easy teams. Hexar, I'm getting off work. I'm just getting off work now to stop by and get me a beer on the way home and listen to the rest of us whoop ass. Hexar, you know what? You put in the work. You come a lot. You came from Sports Fury. You're just a YouTuber. I'm glad you like it. And I mean, I can see your car you're driving in, and that's like a blue car. I can see the right light, the light. I can see the right back of the car. Like, when I'm in a parking lot, and right before I hit somebody, that's what I see. And then I don't see it very, very much longer. Then I drive. Fox87, okay, I followed you. Crazy mofo. Let's close out this game and clinch the NL West title again. We did it the hard way. But we'll take it anyway. And I think the Dodgers and Dave Roberts, I think they just kind of knew what they were doing the whole entire season. And I got a little bit worried. I think we all got a little bit worried for no reason. They know exactly what they're doing. And we're peaking. Going into the playoffs, we got Pui, who on paper is batting good these days. I don't remember anything. But on paper, he's batting good. We got Turner batting 320. We got Peterson, who can hit home runs. Anyway, we're peaking at the right time. It's the Rockies versus the Cubs. Jacob Carrillo. Oh my goodness, that could be a home run. That is deep. That is deep. And 28 just rocked Jansen. That's the birthday home run. We all know about that. Jansen loves getting people their highlight reels. And I didn't even see, I was so talking to you guys and excited, I didn't even see Jansen come in, and that exit velocity was 107. That was about the deepest I've seen. Who is that guy? Number 26. Arenado. Arenado just hit the deepest home run I've seen all game. That was like even deeper than Muncie's. And that was dirty. And it is now 5-1. Here's the second pitch from Jansen. Swung on, and that's foul back. And this guy looks very hungry. Number 27 looks very, very hungry. Maybe, but let's not put the cart in front of the barn yet. Trevor Story, 290, 36 home runs, 107 RBIs. All right, this guy looks hungry. He's liking what he's seeing. Jansen's in the sun. Everybody else is in the shade. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled the back. That was inside corner and beautiful. Trevor Story, he is 1 for 5 with 4 Ks. And it is 0-2 right now. We are 3 outs away from winning the NL West. Dodgers, I will never doubt you again. Dave Roberts, maybe I was one of those guys that was tweeting, what's with Dave Roberts? Here's the pitch. Way outside, not even close to the strike zone. And Story wasn't ever going to swing at that one. Kenley Jansen, ERA 2.9, 80 strikeouts, 17 walks, and those numbers, those look pretty good, but he gives up a lot of home runs. And he gives up home runs to people that sometimes suck. And it's like sometimes I could hit those home runs. Definitely Peter Parker could. He's 1-2. But he looks really good, and I just feel so confident with Jansen closing. And we all know that he's going to give up 1 run. If you just take that into account, you can adjust your expectations accordingly. This is a good situation. Here's the pitch. Outside, and it's 2-2. Dave Roberts does not look nervous, but he's got his arms crossed and he's spitting. Kershaw's having a grand old time in the dugout wearing nerdy 90s flip-up glasses, looking like a jackass, if you ask me honestly. Huge swing, and that's fouled away, so it's still going to be 2-2. Jansen's throwing 93. And other than that home run, it seems like he's pitching pretty well. And for that guy just to swing, Arenado, just to swing at the first pitch from Jansen, that was a little bit disrespectful. Fox 87, okay, I follow you. That's cool. Crazy mofo. Let's close out this game. Clinch, Jacob Prio, Raiders and Lakers and Dodgers for life. You know what? Those are the teams that I do. But now we got to add the Rams in there. And honestly, why not? They're so good. If we can get away with saying we like the Rams, we got to take that free pass while we can. We can jump on the bandwagon, and we got to take the free pass. It's not our fault. The team came back a year ago. I'm jumping on the Rams, but they're still number 2 to the Raiders. Jacob, thumbs up all day, Jacob Carrillo. And it's now 3-2. Full count for Jansen. They are Braves, but we are braver. The Dodgers do play very brave. They're always swinging. They're always aggressive. One thing you know for sure is they're going to at least try. Damn it, Jansen. Braves are ass, and Rockies, we are going to the World Series. Houston, here we coming. Jacob, that sounds great. I like the sound of that. Dodgers are best NL team until dethroned. Totally right. How dare these Braves think they're good? How dare the Cubs think they're good? Peter Parker, Arenado is too good. Is he good? Oh, that's hit. Very, very hard. Very, very hard. Another home run. Story just blew up Jansen for another home run. And this is enough. We'll give him one more guy. Top of the 9th inning. It is now 5-3. Knock on wood, people. They got people out in the crowd wearing Story jerseys. I do not want to meet the person that is wearing a Story jersey. A nerd. Somebody boring. You know? That person, they thought they were having fun out in the crowd. Alright, they showed one Rockies fan the whole entire game. I'm not going to get mad. The one person wearing the Story jersey. And you're saying Arenado was good? Well, they didn't do shit until now. Story's going into the dugout. And they're talking to Jansen. And there are no outs. And the problem with that at-bat was he started at 0-2, but it got to a full count very, very quickly. And then he's like, oh crap, it's a full count. And then gave him a birthday home run. So 2 birthday home runs in the same inning. And let's just bring back Buehler. Nobody's warming up in the bullpen. Let's bring back Kenta Maeda. And who's this guy? Carlos Gonzalez. 277, 16 home runs, 64 RBIs. Not too impressive. At least now the pitcher and the batter are in the shade. That's a ground ball to Muncy. And we have 1 out. And Honeycutt just got off the phone. Don't know if he's warming anybody up. But I will say these bullpen guys have had very, very tight leashes. As of late, in the last week or so, when they kind of come off as more playoff type of games. These guys, if they walk a guy, if they get blown up, they are out. Jansen, I guess, is not the case. If Jansen was any other bullpen pitcher, he would be out right now. But I guess if Jansen, let's just see what happens. This is his 12th pitch. And now these guys, I don't even know their names. Why would I learn their names? We're not even going to play them ever again. Or maybe in like a week. Who's this guy? Ian Desmond. 236, 22 home runs, 88 RBIs. And these guys do have a lot of RBIs. I think it fools me because all their batting averages are like Jock Peterson numbers. But they do have a lot of RBIs. And now Alex Wood is warming up in the bullpen. And one of you guys called Alex Wood before. And to me, that is the obvious choice. Career versus Jansen, 0 for 12. So that's good news. And it's 0-2 right now. Ian Desmond looks a little bit weird up there. Here's the pitch. Ball 1, and it's 2-1. Another batter that Jansen goes 0-2 against. And that's something that he does do a lot. And it's 1-2. $93 miles an hour. And it's 2-2. And this is just great. Where are we at? Arenado is too good. The best doesn't mean you will win in baseball. Momentum goes far as your next day's starting pitcher. Yeah, well, when you start Buehler, things went pretty easily, didn't they? As soon as Buehler comes out, it gets nerve-wracking. Can we just start him all the time? He's a rookie. Swung on and fouled away. And we just have 2 more outs to go. Where are we at? Oh yeah, momentum is, oh, here we go. I'm still looking for Jansen to have 123 closeout inning. A 1-2-3 closeout inning. Not all season. Strike 3, 2 outs. And I don't think Jansen has had a 1-2-3 closeout in as long as I can remember. He's just not that kind of closer anymore. It's okay. Peter Parker, Jansen's pitches are not moving that much. You know what? And I don't want to say it, but maybe not Kershaw's either. Hexar, I come in and Jansen gives up a home run. What the? He gives up 2 of them. That's how we lost to the Astros. That's why we shouldn't be playing the Astros. We want to play the Yankees. Momentum is not loyal. It can instantly switch sides. Jansen, that's true. And who's this guy? Jansen is too nasty. He is pretty nasty, but he does love giving away home runs. Jansen always makes me nervous as fuck. Let's go Dodgers. Another home run. Damn. Yo, another one. Oh, God. Oh, we're way back here. We're way back. Another one. Please take out Jansen. We are going to lose this. No, not even close. It's 0-1 right now. And Jansen does not give up 5 runs. He will give up 1. Not even usually 2. This is outside the norm of normal for Jansen right now. Here's the 0-1 pitch. strike 2, and it's now 0-2, and we have nothing to worry about. And this one is not even going to be that close. And honestly, he's probably going to throw it at his head. Jansen absolutely loves throwing it at people's heads when it's 0-2. Certainly not going to be over the plate that much. Here's the pitch. Inside, and it's fouled away. We're going to lose this in the 9th. No way. I made the switch to the Rams. It's LA. Why not take the free pass? Already, I totally agree with you. I will admit that I didn't like the Rams. I used to like them when they had Marshall Faulk. But I wasn't alive when the Rams were here. I can't claim. I'm going to take the free pass. Pat M. God, this is way too stressful right now. It's not so bad, dude. It's not so bad. Still a perfect game. Crazy mofo. At least we got Cargo out. Oh, yeah. Great strike. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Strike 3. Dodgers win. They win the NL West. This was almost a perfect game. Turner needed to hit a home run. And Jansen only had to give up 1 home run. Then it would have been a perfect game, but that's about as good as we can do. Thank goodness for Buehler. Where did he come from? The best pitcher on the team even got an RBI. And now the players are out on the field. And let's see how many more Rocktober hashtags we get. This is great. Let's go. Devin, who's your favorite player on the Dodgers? Puig. I just love the emotions and what he does. He's just so fun to watch. But with the good of Puig comes the bad of Puig, and sometimes you can kind of feel bad for him because he wears his emotions on his sleeve, and you just know that Puig is sad. I like Puig because I get that emotional ride. You know, it's like watching a soap opera. And you know what? When it came down to it, if there's a king of the hill fight with everybody on the Dodgers, Puig would win. Puig would definitely win. So Puig's my favorite. Let's go Dodgers. Hold it down. One more out. One more out. Devin likes Puig. Spam with the chat guys. WW load. That's my first W spam that I've seen. I gotta go press 1 if you think this is true, or 2 if you think this is this. That's a streaming thing to do. I'm learning how to do it. Love to see you guys at least give it the good old college try for me. Nervous grind S. Nervous, aren't you? I wasn't nervous. Fortnite grind. You came back. I remember you. And the Dodgers, we pulled this one out of our ass. We definitely did. And I don't think that you were the Brewers guy, but with this one we pulled out of our ass. And I remember that picture. It's like of all the ones, that one actually looks like the Pokemon. It's like a little guy with ears. Lakers and Dodgers for life. Devin is behind. He got to read all those. Oh, yeah, I'm way behind. One more strike. W. Oh, we got even more W's. Yes, Dodgers win. Dave Roberts and the pitching coach gotta talk some serious stuff to Jansen. Crazy mofo. That might be a little bit a middle. We're not there yet. You should see them right now. They're smiling. They're happy. They're all trying on shirts. Dave Roberts is in there trying to get free stuff. You know, they're loving it. They're loving it. Pop the champagne. Dodgers win. Let's start our path to the World Series. And our path just got a lot easier, if you ask me. Like, I cannot believe how the Dodgers were able to do that after losing the ending. You know what? That is just great. West Champions, Raider Nation, what's up, dude? Just joined. Welcome to the party. Though it's a YouTube party, not quite as cool. You know, welcome to all the guys that are bored at work. I just joined. Dodgers best in the West by the skin of our teeth. Everyone drop a like. Raiders, Dodgers for life. Give me a like. It definitely helps me out. And usually I should have about 20 right now. So if I have under 20, you know, give me a like. You know, if I got over 20, you can do what you want. But I should have about 20. I know that. Anyway, thanks for saying that. Let's see, Pat PM, who he's been a good sport the whole time. He works as an insurance guy and wants to switch bodies with a high schooler to switch jobs for a day. And which you know what, that sounds like a nightmare to be in a dream. Like that's every time I have a nightmare, it's I'm at school and I haven't done my homework. And it's like, why am I so worried about not doing my homework? And then I wake up and I'm like, oh, I'm an adult. There's no more school. That's the one. You know what? Of all the things that I could not do again, I would rather do college. Because then at least it's legal if you do sleep with anybody. We are playing in Atlanta. Rocktober my ass, lol. LOL, Pete Parker, Rocktober my ass. I cannot believe not seeing any Rocktober hashtags. That's for sure. You mean Dodgetober? And if that one didn't sound like an advertisement for Dodge cars, like it's the Dodgetober sales event, I would be more on board with that one. But Dodgetober sounds too much like a sales event to sell cars. We're gonna have to, though that is the best Dodgers hashtag, I think we're gonna have to work on it a little bit more. Dodgetober, you know, this one might catch on. Dodgers run in LA. Maybe we should call Dodge and be like, you need to make a sale of Dodge cars, and we're gonna do a hashtag Dodgetober. And we should probably just go to Dodge with that, and then during the playoffs for the Dodgers, they sell loads of cars, and then give us a little bit of money, and then I get a new microphone and some green screen. That would be like a good marketing person would probably see the connection, go to Dodgetober. I should probably just go to a Dodge place tomorrow. Like, who's the marketing guy? You gotta listen to this idea. Dodgers run LA. Dodgers, you know what? When the Lakers, that's a rough one. If all the Dodgers fans and all the Lakers fans got into a fight, let's say they had, like, you took 500,000 Dodgers fans and 500,000 Lakers fans, and you put them in a fight, Dodgers win 9 out of 10 times. Without question. You go to Lakers games, and you see a lot of skinny white guys in skinny jeans. It's like, how skinny can these jeans get? The Lakers fans, they're kind of wusses. And like, I wear slim fit. Slim fit, I wear slim fit, it's fine. Certainly not the skinny jeans. Am I missing? Oh yeah, I'm missing stuff. Rocktober my ass, screw them. Dodgetober, I'm not sold unless we actually make some money off that. I love LA. We officially own every team in the West. I know, we do. It's the best situation that could have happened. Dodgers run all of Major League Baseball. Maybe not quite ready to make that statement. If we beat the Yankees, yes. Crazy mofo, great stream, Devin. Mad props, thank you so much. It was a long one. But as far as baseball games go, 3 hours is about as quick as they go, so I'm not complaining. Thank you, Bueller. Like, I would buy him a beer right now just to save like 2 hours of doing YouTube and for winning the game. Hell yeah, get out of here, Rockies. We're not going to see them until next season, trust me. I've been doing this long enough to know that, trust me, those guys are gone. Let's hope Lancaster comes back, but they're not back until next season. It's because people like their own teams. I can't hold it against them. Like, even people like Lakers and Dodgers people aren't the same people, and it's the same city. So, you know what? They're going to go. Rockies fans, they're fun while they last. Rockies fans, oh, my Parker boy, bro. Rockies fans should worry about the Cubs now. Fortnite grind, we gonna whoop Lester's ass. Hell yeah. Jacob Carrillo, Cubs way better than the Rockies. I'm not impressed with either of them. Until they prove they can win in the playoffs. Oh, you're good at beating the Padres? You're good at beating the Reds? You know, what does that mean? They didn't do anything last year. And everyone's like, oh, the Arizona might be good. I think we're just seeing what we saw last year in the playoffs a little bit. Laugh my ass off. What offense? I would mind to beat your Rockies again. Yeah, let's play them again. It'll be a sweep. And maybe, who knows? Maybe Stripling gets beat. Stripling is the only one I'm worried about. But it'd be a sweep or Stripling loses one. Sometimes he gets blown up. I can imagine those hanging curveballs hang a bit more in Colorado. Oh no, never mind, the Cubs. Either way. The only game we're losing in the playoffs is Stripling. The offense that almost ate your tiny ass in the 9th. I don't know what's going on there. Crazy mofo. Jansen, let you guys. Hexar. Rockies are a joke. See y'all next year when we have our rings. Okay. Hexar, that's more in the league of Peter Parker's in terms of owning the league, and we learned our lessons last year. We cannot start counting our rings until we get them, because I was measuring mine out. I was definitely measuring mine out. Pat PM, thanks for the good times. Take care. I'll see you here if there are any playoff games before 5 p.m. Pat M, thank you so much. You came in, you gave it a chance, and now you get it. It's not that cool. You know, you'd much rather watch it on TV. But, you know, you get to hang out with some people, and it's on YouTube. And maybe one of these days you're going to watch the game and be like, you know what, Joe Buck sucks. Now let's go hang out with these guys. Thanks for coming, everybody. I've been going for a really long time. Best game possible. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Dodgers, they proved me not wrong, but let's just say that I got a little bit too worried. Like, I probably lost like maybe a half an hour of sleep over the course of like the last week because of the Dodgers. Maybe 45 minutes. Probably a bad idea. Thanks for coming, everybody. I know people are still here. If you like it, make sure you give me a like. And I'm going to be doing Lakers. And if you're not a Lakers fan, it's hard. But you know what? If there's any way you can get into a new sport, maybe this is the way. And you haven't got into it on the TV, maybe this is the way to get into basketball. Go Dodgers. Yo, great game today. See you on the playoffs. Let's go Dodgers. See you guys later. Peter Parker, Jacob Carrillo, Pat M, Hexar, Bryce Wallace came. Alex Bean. Bryce Wallace was the original fan. He came. Yeah, it was a good stream. Have a good one, guys. And give me a like. They're free. They're free.